Hello, everybody.
Ooh.
Do you hear me, Arachno?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You're in
But
the
you're
game?
really quiet.
I'm quiet.
Yeah, kinda.
And now?
Better.
The mic was a little back.
Okay.
So, yeah. I need to
You already
refresh.
live?
Yeah. I started.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so farming sim, I need to launch it. Where is the fucking game? Farming sim.
So how was work today?
I haven't been at work.
Well, you've been night?
Yeah, I was playing, watching videos, doing some editing on my laptop.
Mm-hmm. So nothing much.
Nope. And I bought myself a little sushi.
Mm-hmm. Bon appetit.
So I need to finally eat something today. No, I ate pierogies earlier.
Dumplings.
Pierogies is a correct answer too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it should catch the game, I think. I hope. Yep, it has the game, multiplayer, create, world free, everything is the same. So in a second you can join. And yeah, where I have a knife or scissors. I have a knife. Oh, European Continental.
Yeah. Alright, I see it now. Joining.
It's still like, please wait creating, so you might have a problem to join.
Yeah. I know it will take a while.
Wasabi. Bought it from Żabka.
The best sushi in the world, yes?
Nope. But
Not even
yeah,
close.
still. I didn't eat it in a long time. I need to do some sushi didn't do it.
This holiday, I think, there was a new sushi bar open, but not in Gdynia, in Banido, next to my cottage that, well, my parents live on during summer.
Yeah.
And oh my God, they actually have a really good sushi. Even I liked it, and I'm not a fan of sushi.
Do they have an vegetarian option?
Yes, they have.
Then I need to take Christina with me there.
But actually, the best one was, the fried sushi in, I don't know if it's properly called tempura.
Yeah.
Yeah, but oh my God, that was so good. And yeah, when my parents were last time on the cottage, like they were closing the season, hiding some equipment, etc. They actually bought the sushi and brought it to house. Jeez, it was delicious.
Okay, I need to go there then. Try it.
So this weekend you have to work. You have work, right? And it's day shift.
You know what? It's a little fucked up because I think I have a Friday work,
So
and after
tomorrow,
that Sunday night.
Sunday night. So actually you have free weekend.
Kinda.
Kinda.
Hello, Crow. Why are we changing the RDM?
Why are we changing the M Crow? Isn't that black motherfucker Crow? My dude.
Why it's still loading, for fuck's sake?
I don't know.
And if somebody else wants to be a DM, then sure, why not? I didn't play as a character for like ages.
Oh, I'm marvelous. I'm marvelous.
What can't you tolerate? What happened? Come on, game, just work.
Yeah. Actually, I got the message that I can cancel it because I still await accepting from host.
It's still loading.
Yeah, I see. Oh shit. I didn't see it, but I have like 8,000 points already.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
I know what will this end.
Yeah. But Ida said she wants to play with Sim as a DM.
Yep.
Actually, but she also offered that she can DM, as I think, but well, not like right now. It was somewhere between the lines, maybe. That she also would do it.
We can have too few groups.
Of course, we can have like a lot of campaigns.
Yep.
I would say I can be a DM, but then I would like to change to Call of Cthulhu.
Hello, Lundek.
Hello, Lundek. Hello there.
Good that I have my own soy sauce.
Boy, how you doing?
By the way, Crow and Lundek, how was your day?
Hello there, Sinister. And bye, Sinister.
Hello.
What the fuck?
I think Zin is
Why
streaming.
is it taking so long? Yeah, he said so.
Hello, J Minor. Riker.
Yeah.
Come on, game.
For fuck's sake, why doesn't it work? I'm canceling and I will try to connect once again.
I will reset the game. Give me a second then.
Alright, it should be off.
It was good. I'm going to bed really soon though. Yeah, you need your sleep.
You had PE at the university. Nice. Did you train in masks?
Get a room, you two. Oh, you're talking to Miner and Crow. Okay, I'm starting a new game again.
Mm-hmm.
Continue, yes, yes, yes.
Well, if it was cardio. Right now I don't have PE. It will, but well, I will start in the next month, I think. But my girlfriend, she has PE every week. I
We will rent one in
think,
Sims Hotel, okay.
and she like runs on the oh shit. She like runs with the mask on. They all have to have the masks.
You're talking about your P at the university? Seriously? They need to
Mm-hmm.
have the masks?
During PE, yes. Honeymoon suit.
Okay. I don't have a honeymoon suit, but I will try my best for you guys. And come on, game, work.
But well, we provided some honeymoon specials once, I suppose.
Yeah, there was a few times. A
Yeah.
special package.
We have a bucket and ice for the champagne. We have glass for the champagne. The petals is not that hard to come by, especially with the flower shop on the next side of the street.
Yeah. Game, for fuck's
What
sake.
the fuck? Why it's
Are you
working so
are
badly
you
today?
trying to connect right now?
Yeah.
Maybe don't.
Okay,
Maybe
I
it's
won't.
fucking up something.
But normally it wasn't a problem. So, Crow J, you want a special suite in the hotel, Pavel? I have a special package for you.
Of course, Crow. We are harvesting it right now. Oh, we are trying.
Well, you can always say that you're a guest of Mr. Special Mr. And probably most of the people staying on the reception wouldn't know if it's true or not.
Oh, you mean? Oh, I'm a friend of your boss.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, come on, just load for fuck's sake.
Mm,
It's still thinking. Okay, finally.
yeah, you in?
I got the start button though. I'm not in. Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, I'm connecting then. You can start doing some.
I
I
sent you
sent your
burns.
boss memes.
Okay. That would be
I'm more than
something.
a friend. I'm more than a friend. I send your boss memes.
Okay, so what were we doing for fucking sake. Oh yeah, we did the 13...
1,000 task, yeah.
have we ended it? Like, ended?
We started another, I think. I don't remember. Just try checking the tasks if you have something.
Nope.
So
So we ended,
we have
and I think... No, there's nothing in the tractor. Have you had any cookies today? No. My GF ate them all.
okay. So well, we could. What could we do?
Couldn't we, like, I don't know, harvest our field? We wanted to buy
Our
another
field is-
tractor and
Yes, we wanted to buy a tractor.
something else. I don't remember what.
I think that we should make our field bigger, the one that we have, because even though it gives us an amount of money, it could get better, but we have to wait until it grows.
Would taste
Just
good with
not
some
to destroy
cookies.
the crops.
What would taste? What would taste good with cookies? What are you talking about, guys? Do you have the synchronizing data with other players?
No, I'm still not in. Maybe this is the way. Yeah, I had it, and I'm in.
Okay, so you were just connecting.
Yes, exactly. And what the fuck? Oh, I remember. We just finished the task, and that's what I'm staying in the tractor in the field.
Yeah.
Because like I'm
We
in the
wanted
middle of the
another
field.
field. Like we wanted to buy another field and another
And we
tractor.
wanted to buy another tractor.
And we wanted the 20. Oh fuck, it's...
You wanted the 20, and I said it's actually not a great idea because it's really expensive and it's not a big field. It's a lot of land.
Then just plow a bigger field. You can...
We could, but I would say to wait until our crops grow because it's... What the fuck? Why does it need...
Unfortunately, I
Wait a
just got
second.
1.4k cookies.
Wait a second. Why isn't it growing?
Maybe somebody else has a 5k for the Cookie Monster costume. Fuck you, Arachno.
I want to leave it for a special occasion, like the day that you feel really off, and I want to annoy you.
Okay, I have no idea. Quite new to D&D. Just try to do a little background, like, I don't know. Arachno has one. You can tell it to the guys.
What?
Your backstory. How did you become a paladin?
So the simplest thing is that as a teenager, like a pretty early teenager, I was found by a paladin who said that
Give me a second, Arachno.
Tyr, our god, the god of justice, sent him a vision that he has to find me, and that's what I... Oh, okay.
Field 8. Harvesting. With borrowing stuff.
Oh, harvesting at field 8?
Yeah. I
Take
know
a
it's
look.
big,
It's the biggest one.
but we have time before our things will...
And what is it exactly? Is it corn? I
give
think
me a sec.
corn.
Yeah, it's corn.
Well, I would say we could, but I would, I would, I would be thinking that we would do it with both of our harvesters.
Can we?
With a harvester and with another one that we borrow because it's fucking enormous, and we should both harvest it at the same time.
We can.
From you from one and I from the second. I have the smaller. You have the smaller harvester. I have the smaller harvester. We take our trailer and we take the trailer that they give us.
Okay, we can do it.
We can try, but I think we'll be good. Our field is just in the first stage of growing.
So borrow items?
Yeah, borrow items. I'm going with our tractor back up there then.
And you can go with the...
And yeah, Lundek, I was going to ask you, do you fight only with a shield? Because you have shield and 200 weapons. Is it like you want to be a shieldman?
So, yeah, guys, when are we playing? When do you have time? I know that probably it will be like weekends only.
I would say I'm really pumped. I want to do it this Saturday. Oh, fuck's sake. But he has equipped shield. Like, the first thing that he uses is a shield. That's what I wanted to ask.
Okay, so I will go with our small one, take the bigger one from the shop.
Okay, and I will drop you our tractor and our trailer on the start of the field.
Yeah, okay.
On this end. Okay.
Are you sure I can get corn with our harvester?
No, wait, you are already here. We have to borrow or buy a special header for it.
Then give me a sec.
Yeah,
I will drop the header like here.
Just remember when you dropped it, okay?
Near the 8 field, near a cow.
Okay, just so we will find it when we need it, okay?
How can I disattach it?
You have to use it, like select it, and I think Q disattaches it, but you have to select it.
Yep.
Alright.
So I'm getting back to the shop.
Oh, at least we have a big harvester. Like, it's big.
Everybody will be new at this. I didn't play too much D&D 2,
So Ida will be our guru, okay?
I only played like Warhammer Fantasy Battle, mostly. And some Call of Cthulhu.
I know mostly Warhammer and a bit of Cthulhu. I have a starter for 6th edition of Cthulhu, so if you ever wanted, we could play it also Cthulhu. Yeah, exactly. It's about having fun. We don't have to use the special rules. We can
I don't wanna use the special rules, only like the equipment thingy.
Yeah.
Most of the like basic rules. The rest will be on the fly.
Yeah.
And I always played
Hard
more
mode.
like for if you tell a good story, you will get a modifier for like a better time.
I get it. The same thing with me when I. But well, you know, I was playing a lot of.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
trying
not a
to
lot, I
eat
was
at the
playing
same time, Lundek.
my own engine that was prepared for people who never played and never thought of playing.
Okay, did you buy the thingy?
Not yet. Just give me a second. I'm looking at headers for this.
What's happening
Just
with my PC?
yours is Nova 330, and it's go with Heli 5700 or Corn Champion.
Bye bye, Lundek. Have a nice sleep.
Do you think I don't think that we should buy it. We can borrow it for 969 at start and 190 a day, also 400. I think we still will be better because it's like you pay 969 at start for leasing. Then for every hour of using it, you will pay 400, and for every day that passes, you pay 200 euros. It's still better than buying it for 19,000, since I don't think we will be doing much of corn, or maybe we would.
Just buy it.
Okay, let's go. Because as I know, the corn is pretty good to harvest, but I think the best thing
Can you
to
steal
do
it?
it,
No, Crow. You cannot steal it.
the best thing to do with the corn, I think, is to turn it into like food for animals or something like that. That was pretty expensive. All right.
Did you buy it?
Yes, I bought it for you. Should be. Yes, it's over there, the red one.
Yeah.
And I am taking the big trailer. I love this truck. It's beautiful. But it's so fucking long.
So the big red thing is for me.
Yes, the red thing is for you. And I bought the slightly bigger one. So it's not 3 meters wide, but 3.5 meters wide. With field that big, it will make a difference.
Okay, got it.
And how much do we earn for this task?
25 or 26? Minus
Great.
4.
Crow, we actually try to get money to buy you a second tractor.
Yep.
Really? We want to buy a second tractor for you. So after this task, we will have enough money to buy it, Crow. I'm thinking about you, bro. How dare you think that I would forget about you?
Because yes.
Kind of offended. I feel kind of offended, bro. Oh, fucking
I'm
fuck.
still trying to eat.
Trailer?
We have another lurker again. That's writing to me. And she is still scared of Crow. Nice,
What the fuck?
nice try, Ragnar, play Among Us.
know you play Among Us. If you think that was a lie, I'm actually offended.
Okay, I'm starting.
I want to, but it won't allow me to start the harvester. I fucking fuck. Why it's not working? You remember when you have the problem, like it said that you have to open
Yeah.
the harvester? What did you do?
The worker. For a second.
Right. Fuck, there is something else. That I can see. Because yes, there is this thing to open the harvester. I think I may know why it was like that.
Don't be scared of me, be scared of Arachno's deception.
Oh, jeez, I have to look it up. G. Okay, now I see. With this big combine, you have to change your actual tool that you're using, well, for the game, from the from the header to the combine itself, and then you can open it.
Okay. Understand. It will take a while.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said, that we should do it with both like harvesters. It's a fucking big one. And also, it means that actually a lot of the harvest will stay on the field when the task will be done, so it will be a lot of like side money for us.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh shit. That will be maybe not a problem, but mine harvester, it just like fills up pretty quickly.
We have two vehicles for that.
Yeah, but you can see how much I have done on the map. It's already 20% of the cargo I can take. Well, it will take a while, but still, I think I will just, do the thing that when it is practically filled up, I will hire an employee.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, and do it like that. Well, you can also do it like that. It's much quicker than just going from one place to another. And the cost of the employees are practically nothing compared to the actual money we will get from this. But yeah, this harvester actually takes a lot at once. It's not bad. It shouldn't be so bad with this one.
So, Arachno, when are we playing?
I said I can do it Saturday this week. Like in 2 days. I'm fucking ready. I'm fucking pumped. Crow, we didn't get this land. It's someone else's land. We just harvested for him. He pays us for it. Like, he pays us 25,000 euros, and we get another 25,000 from the crops that he doesn't want. Because in this game it's done this way, that you don't have to harvest whole field to end the task, and actually the bigger the field is, the more actually pretty mathematically correct, the more stays after, because you actually have to harvest like, I don't know, 90% of the field to end the task, and the rest you can harvest on your own and sell it.
Fuck, I need to learn how to drive this.
You will get used to it sooner.
Or later. Probably later.
Probably sooner if you actually play it. You know, it's the first time we play it in this week. It's not that bad.
Robbing him would be easier.
Yeah, it will be, but the games doesn't let you. You can actually drive in this field and do nothing with it. You can try to harvest it, and it just would say you don't have an allowance to do it, so we won't let you. So yeah, I was telling my story, my backstory.
Yeah.
So as I said, a paladin found me because he was said in the vision by our god that he has to find me and take me in the order. I became a part of the order, and I've trained to be a paladin for like 10 or 11 years now. I have become proficient with martial weapons, and I am saying especially about the polearms. And I've studied a lot in the library in the earlier days, so I know a lot about medicine. But I'm still not a paladin. I'm not allowed the title, even though the day of my oath is much closer than further away. Yeah, also I still doesn't have any paladin magic with me, on me. I don't know how to use it yet. I know the basics that it exists, I just wasn't allowed by the god to use it.
And yes, Crow, we wanna hear it. And if you want, I will just pop into the waiting room. I will drag you to the stream for a second. If you wanna talk.
You would be famous, Crow. You would be on stream.
He was a few times.
I know. I'm just, having fun.
Or you can just write it in the chat. It depends on you.
He has nothing else in the combine if you want to hop in its place. I just checked.
Can I hire a worker for a tractor?
No, you can't. That's actually a shame, a pity. But you have to hire him only. You can hire him only for the combine. You can hire him in the tractor if he has to cultivate or plow or something like that. But you can't hire him to drive a trailer.
Nope, not Crow. You cannot. Not yet, at least. But there are mods.
No. Oh yeah, with mods. With mods we could, but we would have to buy a server for mods.
I'm an angry half-orc that left the army to become a merc. But how? Why were you in the army? You just like try
Were you a
to
volunteer in the
create a
army or
bigger
you are...
story.
Okay. Lundek, you still there?
No, Ludek has told that he is.
Darking?
No,
I
going
didn't see
asleep.
it. Okay. Riker, also.
Riker didn't say nothing, I think, or I didn't see him telling anything.
Yeah, me neither. Drag him to our chat.
He's not yet there.
Okay.
Okay, I see him. Hello, Crow.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hello, is this my black motherfucker Crow? Dude, what's up?
Yo, man, what's up?
It's great. Love it, dude.
And
Okay.
Sim, I'm really loud on your stream. You should probably fix that.
Doing it.
Yeah, he's kinda loud, that's right.
Yeah, getting him later.
Okay.
Arachno is
Sim,
okay, right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, it should be okay with you, Crow.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm good. I just heard. So basically, hold on. I'll actually take out. I downloaded the D&D Beyond app on my phone, so I can look at
Oh,
my
there's an app.
Oh, the
Really?
application.
Yeah. You have two. One is for the manuals and things, and the other is for well, for your characters and such.
Great. Love it.
So give me a second. I just gotta navigate through this thing because I downloaded it like a while ago, like maybe half an hour ago.
Okay. Take your time. We are only farming.
Yeah,
For sure.
peacefully farming.
Okay. Well, honestly, I did like a whole lot of things. Like I changed up everything. So I'm just gonna be talking while you guys are playing.
Okay.
So
Worth it all.
yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna start with the description, like the RP side of things, and then I'm gonna get into the the skills.
Okay.
So alignment, I chose chaotic neutral. I just feel like I want to be like an anarchist, an orc. Strength is important and all that, but I'm still not a bad guy, not a horrible dude, but just like a sort of like a brigand, like not in completely in the sense of that word, but like the same moral compass. So bad guy, but not horrible.
Thank you, Monica, for the follow.
It
And
works
hello.
really great if you really want to play like you.
Thank you, Monica, for that. And what's up, by the way?
Like look for things that works best for them, yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. But I wanted to like keep the balance basically because I plan on doing good also.
Yeah, I get it.
So gender male, eyes dark green, size. For some reason, the size thing appears in here, but you can't modify it anywhere. So I don't know, like you can't change size in the edits, but it's here. It's not even in the edits at all. So I don't know. So height 6'7", fate. I chose. I saw like I searched up in D&D like the top orcish god deity, and it was Rumush One Eye.
Okay.
So hair brown. You can actually see the portrait.
Give me a second, guys.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just making sure that you're keeping up with your poems. We do have to share them Friday. What? What poems? Did I do something stupid on the last stream and I don't remember it? Except drink.
On
Guys,
the last
I don't remember.
right bit.
did I like do some poems or something? What?
No,
I
I think
Oh,
you're
that would
fine.
know. Then let's ask him. I don't know about what you would be talking about. Sorry.
So, should I continue?
Yeah.
Yeah, Carl.
Okay, so here, Brown, you can actually see on the portrait, I found a custom portrait. This isn't like off their site. I like really went on and beyond. I wanted to make it like a unique character.
Perfect.
So the skin, it's gray because like that's the in the lore that's the default half-orc skin.
Mm-hmm.
Age 24. You know, I feel like that's like peak. I don't know, peak physical fitness. Young, but not like too young. That's what I was going for. Weight 265 pounds. I wanted him to be like a chunky boy.
Okay.
So personality traits. I can stare down a hellhound without flinching. I face problems head on. A simple, direct solution is the best path to success. And I chose like I have a crude sense of humor, because I feel like a dark sense of humor, like, you know, it's D&D. It's gonna happen. Might as well make the character enjoy it.
Yeah, we will do a lot of that.
Ideals.
Mhm.
So as I said, like independence, when people follow orders blindly, they embrace a kind of tyranny. So basically like anarchists, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Bonds, those who fight besides me are worth dying for. Flaws, so I actually made a custom flaw here. So there's one, my hatred of my enemies is blind and unreasoning. That's one of the flaws, and the other flaw is irrational fear of cats.
Okay.
Okay.
Like.
No, this is the thing. I wanted to make him seem like, you know, he's a buff tough orc, but I wanted to make him feel like a bit like realistic, you know.
Okay.
You know, some people sometimes, especially like I noticed, the toughest and strongest people have the stupidest fears. Like I know this one guy, a gardener. He's probably like the toughest dude ever. He's got like big arms and they're all like stiff, but he's dead afraid of any dog, and I mean like chihuahuas. Like he's like he just runs away from them, and I found that so like what the hell is this? So that's why I added the fear of cat stings.
Okay. If I can just.
I need to check if any monsters are cats.
I wanted to ask if there is a race like the Khajiits in the Elder Scrolls universe.
Not yet in the 5th edition.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move on to the appearance. It's pretty short. So standing well over 6 feet, Malric, by the name of the character.
So, Monica, what the heck is with the poems?
So it's no longer that.
No, it's Malric, but I added like the first name and the last name. And why the orc is called, like the half orc is called such a human name, I'll get into that in the backstory. So basically, appearance standing well over 6 feet, Malric is a brawny, tall, gray-skinned half-orc with a couple of scars and burn marks on his body. Being a half-orc, his facial appearance doesn't help him charm people, but it does help scare them, a fact Malric learned long ago. That's what I put in the appearance tab. And now, so in proficiencies and languages, I have like armor, like basically as a fighter, you're like free to choose like whatever you want, but I chose like medium armor. I chose a great axe. Actually it's a war axe or something. It's a two-handed axe. Basically, I
Mhm.
chose 2 smaller hand axes for throwing, and I took a dagger, like, just in case. If a scenario ever pops up, I feel like just pulling out a dagger and shanking someone would be like something,
So
you know.
you are using the same thing as you were earlier.
What?
You are using the same things you were using earlier.
No, I was using light armor and a longsword at first, and I was a barbarian. I was
Okay.
like, the race is also different.
Sorry.
So anyway, the languages common and orc, obviously. Like my
Okay.
other skills aren't really like that good.
10 kilometers per hour.
Okay, so anyway, in organizations, I chose like none, allies none, enemies. I actually made myself a rival. So a half orc called Groshpak, an orc barbarian.
Okay.
He's like my rival. I just figured like you can use that in the when we play, like maybe at some point.
Yeah, I will need to study your backstories anyway.
Yeah, so this is the backstory basically.
have to
Born
be a
and
bit
raised in a
more
small,
wide.
nameless human village in a land ruled by humans, Malric was shunned for his orcish heritage for most of his life. As soon as an army passed through the village, Malric joined them and, after a couple of years of fighting, became a competent warrior. This is where he met the half-orc barbarian Groshpak, who would become Malric's long-year rival after a disagreement over the proper way to flay a man. Eventually, Malric left the army, where he learned his craft, and decided to start a new life as a mercenary. In the other tab, it's basically called the other tab, I put in likes chicken, thinks a man should be flayed from toe to forehead, doesn't trust any magic users, and might be slightly addicted to card games. I gave him a deck.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
Obviously spells none. Hold on.
I think barbarians had some spells.
But he is a warrior right now, not a barbarian.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes? Yes.
So, okay. Oh, this is the tab, like the stat now. So strength, I have 16. I put in 14, and I have a racial boost of +2. Dexterity also 14, and Constitution I put in 13, but I have a racial boost of +1, so that makes it 14.
okay.
Intelligence and Wisdom, they're both they're both 8s, so the lowest they can be. I was thinking of putting some points in Wisdom, but I ended up choosing against it because when I chose the tags I was interested in, I already got like +1 in those skills, so that's like enough for me.
Okay.
I got 14 in Charisma only because that makes my Intimidation 4. So, obviously, like, that's what I'm going for here. I'm going for Intimidation with a competent warrior, basically. Like, maybe not like a tank, but definitely like, definitely someone that can stall long enough for mages to do their thing, and rangers also.
Yeah, yes. It's a good idea, and it's
To ask you, how big is your class or armor class?
Armor class, it's 14.
Okay, so we're the same.
Yeah, I checked because I wanted to go for heavy armor, but then I just figured like medium armor. I feel like it suits my character the best because he isn't just a tank. He's obviously quite
I get it.
So down here in racial bonuses, I also have this one amazing skill. It's called Dark Vision. So basically what that means is whenever, like, maybe both of you know about it a bit. So what it is basically if you're in the dark,
you can see.
my character can see 60 feet around him, but he can only see gray shapes in the darkness. So I was thinking in like in a RP fashion, like maybe like I can mix up the gray shapes, Like maybe it could be one of my teammates if it's like a critical failure or something.
Yes, it might be like that, but yeah, I was talking like yesterday we were talking about it.
Yeah.
Arachno, that nobody has night vision.
Oh well, this is a
No, our elf has night vision. You said that
After
just
I
three of us.
before I didn't see Ida's character. I didn't know on the
Okay,
beginning.
yeah, because elves have night vision.
Yep.
Also,
Every class
dwarves.
except human.
Yeah,
I think.
practically yes.
because this is basically the only like racial power a half-orc has. That's like basically it. It's dark vision, and that's like, you know, when
It's
you
helpful.
think about it, yeah, it's definitely helpful. Especially seeing how I'm like two-handed, so I obviously can't use torches in combat because, you know, I gotta wield my weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's like the main stats. Now I'm gonna like go through the like, the skill checks. So here it is. So I have 4 in acrobatics. Obviously hint to the dexterity. I chose wisdom. I tagged it, so it's only a +1. But that's just like because, as I said in the backstory, like I was raised in a human village, so
Mhm.
I assume like a little bit of animal handling would just be like perfect for that because farmer in the past life or something.
Yeah.
Arcana, the magic thing, obviously -1. I have nothing to use like no reason to go for that. Athletics, I put it 5. Obviously dexterity, medium armor, So charisma, this is deception. This is due to my high charisma, but I actually have +2 in it. So for someone that isn't even spec'd in it, that's pretty cool. History and insight, they're both -1s. Obviously, not really, kind of gotta study. Charisma, I actually have the highest one in the party so far. It's 4.
Oh
So
no, the no.
What?
Why? The guy
What?
that has like will try to kill everybody and will not think will have the most charisma. Oh my god, it will be cool.
It's not like the highest charisma, but it's pretty high up there. Like I think Arachno has the same amount or
How
even
much charisma do you have? 14?
I have. I think I do actually.
So yeah, it's the same as me.
Yeah, so I needed it for the intimidation. Like
I get it. I have the
So,
persuasion
anyway,
like
I'm gonna continue. So, investigation, -1 obviously. I'm dumb as a rock. Medicine -1. No experience. I'm a sadist. I don't help people. Not really. Nature -1, obviously. Perception, that involves wisdom, also -1. I'm basically like blind as a bat. Performance and persuasion is actually 2 due to the high charisma. So that's pretty cool. Religion, due to my low intelligence, it's -1, but I am gonna be like trying to be like a devout Gorosh one-eye follower, because and I figured out like basically this is perfect. An orc, like he basically all he knows about his god is that he likes to see his like devotees kill and you rob, and so basically that's all he knows about his religion. So
Okay.
that's why I chose it. Sleight of hand and stealth. I actually have 2 in both of those. This is due to the high dexterity. I would actually have 3 in stealth, but I get a racial debuff from being a half-orc, so it's 2. But still, I'm pretty content. Like if we ever do an ambush, like this character, honestly, this character is like, when I think about it, he's the perfect bandit. He can lead people, he can sort of sneak, and he can fight
Guys,
pretty well. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, I see. Just give me a second. I'm coming to you.
And the one other skill that's left is survival. So I tagged it. It would be -1, but because I tagged it, it's +1. So basically, just a hint to the time he spent in the army. Like you figured, they teach him how to survive in the wilderness.
okay. It's,
And
yeah, it has its legs and hands.
yeah. And as far as the equipment goes, I actually tweaked this also. So as far as currency goes, obviously only 10. I chose like the poor social status.
Okay.
Backpack. This is the inventory now. So I have a backpack. I have my main weapon, a battle axe, the dagger I mentioned, the 2 hand axes. I have hide armor on me. It's medium tier armor, 14 rating.
Okay.
I have a playing
So
card
you
set.
have the armor status like 16?
14. No, 14. 14. 16 is heavy armor.
But you have 14 from the hide armor and plus your dexterity.
Well, it showed me. It's showing me 14 armor.
Then the hide armor has AC 10 and you get +4
Oh,
plus
You
4
managed
modifier
yourself,
from
you
the dexterity. That's why it's 14.
I don't know. We'll figure it out like later. Yeah, sure.
see, where is the big trailer?
So-
Here?
Here, like.
Give me. Just go the road.
Okay.
So from the other miscellaneous gear, gave myself a water skin. I gave myself. I took the 10-day default ration and the playing card set, and
Okay.
I made two unique items. One is a crude ring. I'm gonna explain what that is like later on, and this one is pretty cool. I got like an old crow shaped silver amulet.
Okay.
I just felt like I should like, I should do something about it because the character doesn't hint crow at all. So I just gave him an old heirloom, an old crow
For now it's okay, but it doesn't do nothing like. But maybe we will need to.
shape. It's like an
think
old
about
heirloom. And the crude ring, I actually got an idea from. Give me a second. From the description, from the description. So, the soldier background. You have a military rank from your career as a soldier. Soldiers loyal to you to your former military organization still recognize your authority and influence, and then they defer to you if they were a lower rank. You can invoke your rank to exert influence over other soldiers and requisition simple equipment for horses for temporary use. You can also usually gain access to friendly military encampments and fortresses where your rank is recognized. So I figured like obviously I need a way to make them recognize my rank, and I just got this crude ring, the one I mentioned before, and I just figured that it would be like my it would be my reward for my former rank in the human army. So
Give
like,
it back.
I don't
It's mine.
expect any bonuses, but the crude ring is just like a role-playing thing. It's basically to just get humans off my back,
Okay.
and that's basically it. Like I was doing this for half an hour today, so I really tried.
Like I said before, it has really hands and legs. There's a saying
Yeah.
in Poland about that. I don't know if there is one in English for that. That something has its hands
I
and
get
legs.
Yeah, it's solid. It's
Makes
solid.
sense.
Yeah.
It's solid. Yeah.
definitely. Like I wanted to do like a. In most RPGs, when I start off, I just do a warrior type build because they're always the simplest. If you're gonna learn, you start with the simplest, like just a warrior, and it just turns out I made like this pretty. I'm pretty happy with this character. That's why I
Yeah,
want.
it sounds really good.
Like I kept it simple, but at the same time, he's definitely got like roleplay aspects to him. So
Yep.
so that's it.
It has. Okay, so how do I drop this? You?
You just go and you use E.
Got it.
And it should be dropping from the bottom.
Okay, yeah. I
So,
think.
are you like, is your character like a novice? Like, I mean, you said he wasn't the paladin.
He's an acolyte
Oh,
in
you're
the order, and yeah, because mechanically, character cannot be a paladin earlier than level 3. On level 3, he can pledge his oath, and then he becomes a paladin.
But like, why did he leave his order behind? Like,
He didn't. He is in the
oh,
order.
no, I mean, doesn't he have duties? Like, shouldn't he be out in his order learning and helping them or something?
He's in the stage of his training that they sent him on a mission as an acolyte to help others paladins, or like send someone to help the village that doesn't need a proper paladin yet. He's in the like in Warhammer there is a thing that a mage doesn't become a mage. He's an acolyte and he goes on a mission to test him. It's like this moment of the training that he has to prove himself as he can be a paladin. Just not have a training.
He needs to do a quest to become a paladin.
Yeah,
The order gave him.
But what's the order's name?
It's the Order of Tyr, just the Order of the God. I haven't still written about it because I have sort of learning to do today, tomorrow also. Maybe I will do it tomorrow evening because I have a plan. I know the things, but I just didn't have time to write it down.
Yeah.
Like the highest acolyte he can get. The next step is just being a paladin.
By the way, Crow, you have everything written in your character's sheet, yet?
Yeah, it's all there. That I was the things I was saying right now. I was basically just reading off my character sheet.
Okay.
The fear, every like little small detail, it's in there.
Okay. I need to do some notes for me, like with the heirloom, the crow heirloom, that I can use it at one point.
I exactly made it so you or any DM could like use it to like figure out a better experience.
The good thing is that you can, if you don't write it down, you can still during the session just look it up.
Yeah, but I just wanna, how do I say it, have my little notes.
Yeah, of course. And about the heirlooms, you remember, Sim, that as an acolyte and as an paladin, I got this emblem. It's an emblem of my god. I still don't know what it looks like, actually. But just for the record, my character got it from this paladin that found him. And I will also like write him down as an ally.
Okay.
It's an heirloom from the order and also from his mentor.
Okay.
And are you here? I'm full.
You're full or?
Yeah, I'm 100% full.
Okay, come on.
And also, as I read, those emblems that the paladin gets from the order, it helps him when he uses magic. If he wears it somewhere visibly, hold in his hand or has it on his shield. So I will have it like pinned on the shoulder brace. I don't remember how it's called in English actually, Like this piece of armor that he has on the shoulder.
Yeah,
I should
it's
actually.
the shoulders called, I think.
Maybe. In Diablo they're called shoulders.
Give me a
bro?
second. No, I just figured out. I should probably like name my the army I served in, because I put it former organizations. I put nothing in, and I should put something in here.
You should put the... Yeah, you just think about a
I'll
name,
I'll just put
and
in.
you can add... and you can add the King's
Also, thank you, sir.
Expedition.
Could I just add like human army former member?
Yeah,
Because you know I'm not sure like what kind of world you're gonna make, so I'll just like put in the like it'll be like the main human army, whatever you make it out to be. And he was just like one of the recruits because he's half human, so they just like pitied him and let him join.
Oh yeah, and also I made a second name for my character. Maybe you've seen it.
nope.
It's right now it's Vazuris Sangreal, and the second name is actually not his family name, but it's the name he picked up in the order.
Ooh. I also like started thinking about like ideas for a second character. I looked up the illusionist like build, and that's pretty cool. Actually the only reason I stopped to read that page, the illusionist one, is because there was a big ass raven on the handbook. And I was just like, well shit, I gotta see this. And I started reading it, and it's like the perfect character. Like stealth plus illusion, you know, deception, pickpocket, sneak, and I'm like, plus,
Yeah,
plus
that's the curl.
plus obviously mind manipulation. And I'm like, bro, like, wait, I'm in D&D.
Then you
Come on,
actually
it's
know
me.
who's the liar.
Yeah, that's probably like gonna be my second character.
But yeah, you can put in the organizations the King's Expedition.
Yeah, I'll put something in so we can discuss it like whenever. I honestly don't care. Just like
You will start in it. I found out didn't found out. I needed to get you in one place, so it is story with the story.
Do
So
all of us
what?
we all gotta start off in one place on an adventure.
Yes, and
Okay.
you will be a member of the King's Expedition.
Well, I wrote in my bio that I left to become a mercenary.
And you
But-
are a mercenary.
You're a mercenary,
Oh,
just
so they employed me as a mercenary.
hired. Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay, that's cool.
You will all join the... And at one point you will all join the King's Expedition, and you are starting the game being a member of it.
Cool.
So, like, I was probably just sent by an order to
Yeah,
help the
like-
King's
yeah.
Expedition.
Like a
Like,
train.
No. I have a idea for you. Your
Okay,
mentor has been sent, and he took you with him.
as a squire. Okay, works.
So that's that. I will need to
Mhm.
talk with the rest about it, but first I need to catch them. But I need
So-
to have their backstories first.
So,
How
yeah,
did they get there?
Yeah.
it may be like a meta question, Sim, but did you consider what I told you about yesterday about my mentor and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. But we have time for it.
Yes, I know. It's not like I just want to know about it. But yeah, me like the idea. Actually,
Yeah.
me like.
D&D is pretty cool.
I wanted to play with on the beginning when I started to stream with Ness, and I think Arachno and somebody else. But yeah, it didn't work somehow.
Yeah,
I don't remember why.
I
We
think
just-
Ness doesn't want to play it.
We just found the subject, and then you know I left for work abroad and everything. It was hard to find time and you know like tie everything up
Yeah,
together.
but now there are 7 characters in the.
Oh shit! I'm practically full. 1%. Are you in the trailer? No, I'll just hop on myself.
Going, coming.
No, I'll just okay. Because I could just hop on myself.
I'm just, driving from one place to
I
another.
see you driving one trailer and another. That's
Yep.
okay.
I like the
Let-
fact like
oh.
everyone chose a different race and
Sorry.
like class. Like basically everyone is something different. Like Lundek
Let's go.
he's a barbarian halfling. I'm an half-orc fighter. Ida and Mervik, they're both like something like I don't know.
A
yeah, I know
water Genshi and an elf?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Ida, Ida is a ranger.
Or half elf. She's
Half
half elf.
Half-elf ranger.
Yep.
Mervik is a water Genshi
Yeah.
wizard.
I'm really
yeah.
really impressed by the
So
the
Arachno
choosing.
Paladin, obviously.
Yeah.
Are you a human?
Yeah, I'm a human. I'm
Human?
a regular human.
And what else? Like, did we miss?
A Riker. Riker is
Yeah, Riker is a rogue.
rogue. I think human rogue.
Yeah, he's a human rogue. I saw it. But yeah, like everyone has a different class, and I love that.
Mm-hmm. I am just worrying about not having cleric.
I have an idea for that. Hello, Piggy!
Hey, Biggie, what's up?
Oh, Iggy, what's up, man?
How is it
I
going?
actually took a look at Riker's sheet, and he has 6 in Deception.
Yeah, here.
Like, whenever he rolls Deception, unless he gets, like, really unlucky, he's probably gonna pass.
Well, yeah, that's why he's a rogue.
That's just something. No. Like, a rogue, you know, he'd have 4, he'd have 5, but he invested so much in Deception.
Mhm.
Like, honestly, Sim, when you start DMing, like, remember, as long as you give him, like, a Deception roll, he's probably it's like a 60-70% chance that he's gonna get it.
Remember that there is always a critical fail.
Yeah,
Natural one, it's called.
I actually my class
How is
actually
it going, by the way, Piggy?
has like this great thing. I can't critically fail.
Like, maybe in battle.
No,
All the
I
time
can't.
or in
I can't
battle?
like critically fail at all. This is like a great failsafe. So I have.
Oh,
It's called.
okay,
The
that's-
skill is called like
yeah.
Relentless Strikes or something like that. Basically, if I roll a 1 or a 2, I have the right to re-roll.
Nice.
And I use two-handed weapons. So as long as I get like those critical failures, I can re-roll.
But it's only on fighting.
Yeah, it's only on fighting.
Okay.
That's good. That's something good.
Honestly, for fighting,
It
you can
won't.
like save your life.
Yeah, but if it weren't, just one thing: is it every roll or every test?
Well, I'm just gonna like.
Because if it's every roll, then you even can like do low damage.
Yeah, hold on. I'll actually check it. I'll see my like soldier, like
Yeah, you need to check it because
it's default. It's default. Like that's not like a made-up thing. So hold on.
just check the description.
Uh, so oh yeah, I have. This is like the one other skill. It's pretty cool. So hold on. Give me a second win. Action. Action. Maybe it's in features. Yeah, okay. You can re-roll a 1 or a 2 on damage dice with melee weapons wielded with 2 hands.
On damage.
So
Yeah, so I can't low. I can miss, but I can't deal low damage.
Yes.
yeah, that's still very powerful.
Yeah, it is definitely like if I get a hit, it's gonna be medium damage or high damage.
Yes. Or, but it's every time or once for a damage roll. Because you know, you can throw a 1 and when you roll again a 1. So
It's a fighting style, so it's like for every time because it's like my fighting proficiency. I have great weapon fighting proficiency, so that's my bonus for using great like two-handed weapons.
two-handed weapons or a great sword or a great axe.
No, only two-handed weapons. I checked it. So
Okay.
you can reroll 1 or 2 on damage dice with melee weapons wielded with 2 hands.
Okay.
It says so in the description. So as long as I'm using two-handed, this like works on damage, obviously.
Okay.
I also have I have second wind. I'm not sure if that's like common. I'm pretty sure it is. Once per short rest, you can use a bonus action to regain plus 1 HP. 1d10 plus 1d10 plus 1 HP.
Okay, that's a double heal for you.
There's obviously the dark vision thing. There's menacing. These are both racial, and I have a third like extremely cool racial ability. It's called Relentless Endurance. When you're reduced to 0 HP, you can drop to 1 HP instead once per long rest. So as long as I have like the long rest modifier active, and if I get like killed, I mean obviously kill shotted, I will regain 1 HP and stay alive. But I
Yeah.
can only do this like once every long rest.
So,
like,
yeah, it's a
Character has
good
so many
buffer.
fail-safes. Yeah,
You
this
have-
character has so many fail-safes.
Yep,
Like,
yep, yep.
Second point from Borderlands, like pretty much.
At least you will not die in first few seconds of the game.
yeah, definitely. Like I have so many.
Or
because, you know-
maybe.
Whoa, DM, is that a threat?
Maybe.
Well,
I have few ideas.
I don't care. I'm gonna run away, and I have high dexterity. I'm gonna seed. But what I was saying is that I made the character like this just because like all the fail saves. Because even if I do get like that unlucky, I have all of these like saves to keep me alive. And you know, I
Legacy.
figured out like because it's my first time, I'm probably gonna make mistakes. So if I do screw up, like these skills will save me.
They might.
Oh.
Might.
They might, bro. You're threatening me. You're gonna kill me off,
I will kill you all off.
bro. You're totally gonna like make me
do.
fight a dragon, like or something.
Maybe.
I'm so bad. I don't care. I have that like +1 health regen. I'm gonna survive.
Oh, fuck.
Reindeer?
Did you say Arachno like Saturday?
Yeah, I'm really like pumped. I would do it like even this Saturday. I want to. Hey, Sim, why are you driving away?
Because my helper needs empty thingy.
I need it also. That's what I wanted to
Why are
drive
you
it here.
starting at this, like, in the middle?
Like, because I want to actually give it to a helper from time to time, and he can like only go forward.
No,
Not
they
across
are
the field
like
like
going.
And also, I will just like make it a smaller patch every time. And still, don't worry, your worker won't be even close when I finish, I think. Or maybe. I don't think so.
You guys sound like you know what you're doing.
Nope, we are not.
I kinda do, okay? I kinda do.
Wait, why did you start harvesting the field like in the middle of the field?
Because, as I said, workers can't go diagonally like I did. And I want to give it to worker from time to time so I can load it off.
Sam, he just screwed up. He's just trying to cover it up.
Yeah,
He probably like started the thing up accidentally in the
I know,
middle.
and stuff.
Yes,
But still,
I know.
I actually like
Arachno
to
kinda
go
sus.
and go on the borders of the field and like make it smaller and smaller and smaller.
I like how he's defending himself even though we're talking like we're not even trying to. And he's just like defending himself.
I'm telling you, Arachno
Shut
is
up.
kinda sus.
Yeah, he's kind of sus.
Shut up.
Come on, Arachno! I just saw the
What?
map. And we can harvest our field? No, it's still growing, but it's...
So
oh my
beautiful.
god, it's not even... oh my fucking god.
What?
It's not even in the third section of the growing thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Are you growing corn right now?
No,
We are just harvesting
growing.
corn.
Soy. It's still on the second one.
Oh, we have soy on the field?
Soybeans, yes.
Wait, you don't even know what you're harvesting?
No, we
No,
are
we
harvesting right
harvest
now corn. But I
Okay.
don't know
Our
what
daily
did he
is
plant
soy.
on the old one. On our field.
There are soybeans. Also, Piggy, we are still waiting for your answer. How was your day?
Piggy is always lurking.
Actually, I don't know if Piggy is still on stream.
Maybe. Yeah, he's like always, almost always lurking.
Yeah, he always lurks. Just comes in to like give money and then he goes away. I don't know what's up with that.
Anyway,
He comes in like gives everyone in chat a subscription. He gives the
Mhm.
streamer money and then he just goes.
yeah,
It's
I
like he
was,
checks in and then he checks out.
let's say I was a victim of this happening.
I've been a victim of this for like 2 months, 3 months. As,
And
as, as soon as he appeared in chat, I became like a paid subscriber. So thank you, Biggie, if you're listening. Probably not. But yeah, like I remember when you were playing like Gothic and there were like no emos. There's so many emos. Do you remember like when you were playing Gothic 2, and I spammed the cheese emote on my phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the life. I was basically recovering from Corona, and I was just spamming cheese in Sims like chat.
I probably
because
was
I
working
was
then.
because I was stealing cheese from every house in
Yeah.
Gothic. It was a life quest to steal cheese in Gothic.
I get it.
Like you had so much of it. Like you had like
70
have-
on
yeah,
the end.
70 in the end.
And you never
Probably
played it.
like stole most of the cheese wheels in the game easily.
I
But
think
did you
I
buy
need to play again Gothic.
Yeah, got it. Like I don't know why it just doesn't get boring for me.
Yeah,
for like 2 months? I'm
Because
trying to
because every
start
time I play,
properly.
you know that when you are talking at the same time, I don't understand none of you.
yeah, am I? But I can't hear Arachno that good, so sometimes I speak over him.
Try to maybe get for you him a little louder.
No, it's because I'm playing a game.
Oh,
It
okay.
has volume loud.
What are you playing?
I'm playing like I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it's that Mountain Blade module I was telling you about.
Oh, okay. And you need to catch the games from Epic next time.
Yeah, sure. I'll check them out. I never really checked them out. It's because
I'm doing like I'm writing about them every time.
Yeah, I know, and I always see them. And it's just because I always like have something I'm playing. Like if I uninstall a game, I don't play it. It's because I already know what I want to play next. So that's like basically why I never check out the games. But I will. Like next time you post it, I'll check it out.
Now there is I don't really remember what's now.
I won't tell you, I just took it. I think I took it this week. I don't know if I took it this week. I think I have.
Didn't it change today?
Maybe it did change. Yeah, it changes Thursday, not Tuesday.
I need to check it in a second. After the stream I will check it.
But yeah, what I was saying is Gothic. I always find something new.
Every time.
Yeah, every single time I find something that's like you just like think like, hold on, I know this. Like you see someone playing and you're like, okay, so he's gonna do this and that, and he does something like completely different, and you're like expecting, wait, this will break the game, and the NPC reacts to it,
Yeah.
and you're like standing there, you're like, what the hell? I played this game like 20 times.
Yeah, like the fact that you can actually enter Corinis by swimming in it.
Yeah, I was like, the first time I saw that, I was
Yeah,
like, what the
exactly.
hell?
It was like, what the fuck?
By
And
what?
when you no, you can enter Korinis through by swimming.
Oh yeah, the thing I
And-
tried.
It can actually, it's the best way to get into
Yeah,
like
because it actually gives you like 300 XP at the start.
Yeah, when you talk with Laris.
Yes, exactly. It was like, what the
Because,
fuck
like,
did you think here?
faster or something.
You just need to get somewhere to the sea, and
You just
that's all.
have to go to the lantern. Oh,
You can probably jump off one of the cliffs on,
Yeah.
like, you know, like, it's Korinis. Like you have a lot of those like high cliffs. You can probably jump from the cliffs down and then enter.
Yeah.
I saw a guy actually cheese through a wall.
I know that there is. When I was playing, you were there, Arachno. I
Yeah,
was talking about a secret passage through the wall. I just
there-
didn't
I
find
saw-
it.
The patch, it's like the main gate, like obviously the near gate, the first one you see. It's like on one of the ledges to the right, like pretty close actually. And when you jump in, I think you jump like right behind the guards in the
Okay.
entrance. So you don't really like, you don't break the game. You're not in trouble right away. Obviously, you don't want to jump into the upper quarter, but you still like get that huge 300 experience at the beginning, which is just like great.
Yeah. And the Dragon Snapper idea you gave me was great
Yeah, that
too.
dragon snapper. That's like the best way to farm.
Yeah.
Because you're
Mhm.
honestly in Gothic, like I don't think like money, as long as you know where to look, money is never an issue.
No.
So
Yeah.
the loot doesn't matter, honestly. When you think
Actually,
about it,
that's
it really does. Unless it's for a quest, it doesn't matter at all.
But yeah,
you
the
practically
XP
don't buy any
is
weapon.
helpful.
I actually like saw on Reddit recently. It was like I'm not sure. Like it was the first chapter. That this guy posted, like he did all the quests and everything. He had like this is, mind you, before all the like boosts. I mean the food boosts and all that. He had like 60ish or 70 strength, and he had, I think, trained one-handed.
Okay.
So
Nice.
when you think of it, that's like chapter 1. Like
Yeah,
he hasn't
when
yet used the boosts or anything.
the last time I played Gothic, or actually for the few of those times, I always try to maybe not max the first chapter, but leave the first chapter with the character so powerful that he can actually fight all the orcs in the valley.
I actually realized something, like, before I even start the second chapter going into the Valley of Mines, I do Jarkandar. And from a gameplay perspective, that's the best choice, because
Yeah,
by the time you're done with Jarkandar, you're like easily run through the colony, easily do chapter 3, like easily. After that point, the game like gets pretty.
Yes,
lot
pretty easy.
But I figured something out. I actually read about this. The point of the game is like the first time, like because you visit the colony 2 times. First time is as a messenger, and the second time is as like obviously a dragon slayer or a paladin or whatever.
mhm.
If you like the first time you go to the colony, the point is that you're weak as hell. You're like supposed to be like go to the colony and you're like you can't
Stealth your
fight.
way through the.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You gotta like sneak your way, because that's the high area, and you're supposed to be just like the messenger. And
Yeah.
and I figured out like this is the way that the devs intended to make the vanilla game, because if you pay attention, the path to the old, like to the ruined wall where you climb up to the castle, you gotta go through that forest path, and that path is only riddled by like wolves, scavengers, bloodflies,
Lurkers, bloodflies, yeah.
low level enemies, and every
Yeah.
other place, like where the crates, what do you call them, the orc crates are, they are all like, I mean, yeah, you can see some
Ward.
tougher enemies, but you can easily avoid them. The only things you gotta fight are low level MP.
Yes.
Actually, you don't gotta fight them. When you run through, actually, always when I did it as a messenger with a low level that I couldn't fight, I was like, leave the river and then just run like hell. Don't even fight them, and it always worked. They never killed me because they couldn't get to me.
I don't know. Do you remember, Crow, how I did it on this playthrough?
Uh,
Do you remember it?
I think you went to Jarkandar first.
No. I've did like I've went to the valley,
yeah,
do
you
the
did something
quests.
Yeah, I remember it, but you left it and then you did Jarkandar.
Yep, I left it before I got the message.
Yeah, you left it before you spoke to Garand and then
Yeah.
you did it.
Like
Yeah,
I was at the point I should start to Garant, get the
Yeah,
message and went back, but if I did that at that point, I would had those
Seekers.
seekers. But if
Yeah,
you do it without the message, you can go to Jakandar a little like higher on level. Jakandar isn't easy on the first, on the beginning of the
Yeah.
Yeah,
second
it's
chapter.
actually hard.
The
It's
only
much harder than Valor.
The only reason
Right.
I remember, like what you just said, like what you did, is because at the time I was thinking, like, what the hell is he doing? Like, what is this? And it turned out to be a pretty good strategy.
Yeah, it's you get like
Sim?
extra 5-6 levels before you
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to Jakandar.
I saw it.
Can you get to me, Sim?
Yeah, trying to find you.
On the... Yes, exactly. Go that way. Like a bit more right.
Yeah, I see you.
Did you know, like, on Onar's farm, if you're a mercenary, you can actually talk to that, like,
Perfect.
that woman that cooks.
Just say.
Yeah, the woman that cooks.
The woman that cooks in, like, the big barn, like
Yeah.
the one
Yeah,
that's
and she can give you food every day.
yeah, she can give you food, but she does it like she can give you +1 strength dues 5 or 6 times in the game.
Yes, she does that. I don't
I found
remember at what points, but
She gives you one when you beat up Volko. She gives you one when you bring her the herbs from the witch in the forest. She gives you one when you rescue the smith from town, like because he gets imprisoned.
okay.
Mhm.
And I think she gives you one more after you slay the dragons, and one more before you leave.
Oh. Nice.
And that's like +5 strength. You can never, like, obviously that's easily missed, but 5 strength, like, especially later on, that's a big boost.
Yep. Are you like empty?
Yeah, I'm empty.
Every 5 points is great, especially when you play the Knight of the Raven,
Yeah.
because you get like what at level 100 you need to spend like 30 points for 5 strength.
Yeah. No,
Hey.
you could spend even more, I think.
Sim, did you do Knight of Raven as a mage?
He did it as a he did all of it as a
Or as an
main.
archer? You did it as an archer.
Oh yeah, he did G2 as a dexterity.
Yeah,
Because,
G2
yeah,
was dexterity.
I think like Knight of the Raven is the hardest. Actually, the mage is not an easy build, like always.
It's an easy build, only late game.
No,
the
the problem in Knight of the Raven is the cost of mana, and that actually you don't get a lot of mana items. Like potions are really expensive and shit. That's why I tried to play a mage, and I like, fuck, it was so fucking difficult. Holy Jarkandar, I like fought with my pike and not using magic.
Yeah,
Nah. Mage
That's
in
a-
Gothic is easy.
yeah. That's the thing about mages. Like in most games, the developers intended
Intend.
you know what I mean. Made
Yeah.
made the game to like make you play a warrior. Like remember Ryzen 1? Even though you were a mage, you got that heavy armor at the end that you had to wear.
That's
Yeah.
a bullshit.
Yeah. That's
They
the thing.
fucked up the whole awesome game with that fight.
That's the thing. Developers make their games like roleplay wise, like even P1, okay, as a mage, like sure, you can turn Eurythiel into a rune. So they thought about that. But like they didn't think about what happens if he gets Eurythiel, but he only spec'd into one-handed.
Yep.
You gotta use other like then
But
the only
in G1 you can be no, in G1 the whole progression of the game and the whole like experience boosts etc are made that you are a two-handed guy because
yeah, exactly. You're a two-handed warrior. That's what I'm saying. It all points to that.
but the game progression is a little different than in the other games, so I don't think it's like a no-no.
It's not. I'm not saying it's an issue. I'm just saying it's pretty interesting how developers always steer you towards the warrior.
Because the warrior is the easiest almost
Yeah,
everywhere,
that's what I'm saying.
except
Like,
Gothic 3. Jesus,
yeah,
the
right. No.
fighting.
Two-handed in G3 is impossible. If you're gonna do a warrior in that game, you gotta do one-handed.
You need a shield.
Yeah, it's like
Even
they didn't think about
double-wielded
that.
is like
Bro, those
Oh.
animations, they aren't broken. They're beyond broken. That's just something wrong. Just everything's wrong.
yeah. I remember I did double-wielded G3 playthrough, and like Mirtana was not a problem. And then I just got into Nordmar, and at the moment I got into Nordmar, I was like fucked up by every single wolf.
Remember, Sim, when I told you like I had like that severe headache from playing like raging too hard?
Yeah,
That's G3.
yeah, I remember. I was playing
was- that
I was playing G3 with a mage this time, right?
Yeah, I remember. That was
Yeah.
G3. I got so frustrated at dying from bugs in that game that I literally got like my head hurt for like an entire day afterward.
Okay.
Like that's how much I got tilted.
Yeah, they didn't think about the melee combat too much in G3.
Yeah, it's a shame it was rushed.
Yeah. But yeah, Joe Wood, thank you for that.
I hope like this remake they're making all my hopes are on it.
Who is
I
doing
really
the
hope-
remake? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Nordic THQ Nordic. The
THQ
same
Nordic,
guys that
okay.
made like what did they do?
THQ Nordic has a bunch of RPG games, so
Yeah. Like
so that might be a good game, but we will
it
see.
might be. Well, but exactly it is under the it's not exactly the THQ Nordic. It's their sub company, I think, in Barcelona.
Yeah, their
But it's like-
development team, one of their development teams.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm almost full, 93%.
G. And actually,
I'm honestly not sure like why didn't other companies like move in on Gothic? It's like the franchise has so many fans.
In Europe, not on the whole world.
yeah,
Like the Europe following is huge. Like every
Mostly
slot,
German plus Slavic
Poles and
countries.
Germans.
bro, like so many Slavs know about this game.
I think like the Eastern Europe is like
Yeah, Eastern Europe. Yeah, plus Russia.
Mm-hmm. But well, it was made not far from here, and it's kinda our cultures see some resemblance in Gothic. Just I don't know, and I'm not sure exactly, but I read an article about that actually some
Gothic
time ago.
too. Gothic got their like fans in Poland because of the dubbing.
Yes,
Because
and you have
I don't know
uh,
how I should say
the
it in
dubbing.
English. Localization.
Yeah, the vocals
It
because
was
wow,
fucking
it's
amazing.
it's one of the best even today.
Yep.
Actually, it's like well, we can't say that vocalization of The Witcher 3 is really good because it originates in Polish. So yeah, it's something different.
They
But
did a great job with the localization, so that's why
yeah,
it was a hit in Poland.
I mean, generally, all the music, all the noises in the game are great.
Yep.
They make the ambience is like it's cool. You got like the colony, especially the old camp, playing guitar at night. You know, trading at day. You like feel the world is living.
It
But
was one of the first games that had
yeah,
a living world.
like it's not only that. It's the music. The music is great. It changes. If you're in a dark forest, if you're on a plane at the middle of the day, if you're
yeah, they have an ambient music.
like it always changes. That's one thing. The sound, honestly, every dub for me is pretty cool. Like I know like what all the NPCs are saying, so I don't mind playing any dub.
Yeah.
And all of them like you can hear in all of them like you can hear like a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You like feel like it's a conversation. That's one of the things.
I
And
remember that I tried once playing it in Czech, I think.
yeah, I have a Czech copy. I have an
Yeah, I never
original
tried
Czech
it.
copy.
I have a GOG copy, so I have almost all languages.
The first like I got this. This is the first like Gothic copy I ever got. I got it from my cousin. This is actually the first RPG I ever played. This is a game that made me play RPGs. My
Good
cousin,
choice.
my cousin like sent it over because back in the day, whenever he came over, we'd just spend the whole day in my room. We'd just be playing on the PlayStation, or he'd be playing a game and I'd watch him. But yeah, and then like when my uncle came over, he said he bought me this and he said I'd love this game, and I honestly had no idea what it was. I just looked it up. I mean I saw it and as soon as I started playing, like that was it. Like I think my grades dropped. Like the grades were gone, bro. Like there were no grades. It was so bad, but I was having so much fun.
Yeah, the game is still great.
In fact, when they made me like study, it was like, okay, if you get this grade from this subject, you can play Gothic for like an hour. And I was like, bro, and that's what motivated me.
Okay. 90% by the way, Karachno.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to see it. It's 96. So, Sim, next time you drop
Yeah, look out.
the crops, stop it in a moment. Like, drop it for a moment, stop it, see. Just because the price over there is actually pretty low on the core.
Okay.
You're going in the harbor. It's practically the lowest. We can get a lot more if we go to the range with the rest.
Okay. I need my driving license checked.
Yeah, you could do that.
But yeah, I was like when I was with Christina today, I checked few cars and I saw one that I think maybe in the next month I will buy.
What was the car?
A Mazda RX-9.
Dude,
I would love to have a RX-7, but yeah, they are not too common and they are very expensive.
I know, but well, I like the car, but I would say it's not very economic, and also it's not very practical. It's just, well, if you are just about going with only one person and we
Yes.
both know who are we talking about, then okay, it's okay, but still.
And buy a Lamborghini.
If I could afford it, yes.
Uh,
Nah, I don't like Lamborghinis. Okay, I like to drive them because I had few times I could drive a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, etc. But no, I don't want one.
From my experience as a
I don't want a Lamborghini.
What again, Crow?
What guy doesn't want a Lamborghini?
It's not.
I don't.
You know what? Remember that when you told me that one of my picks in the forest was like your highways in Bosnia?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the same in Poland.
Yeah.
So the car would be wrecked in few seconds.
My friend actually got a Lancer Mitsubishi. It's
Yeah.
a sport car. It's also very low. So when this thing goes over grass, it basically combs the grass. It
Okay.
flattens the grass.
And yeah, the roads in Poland aren't good too, so
And listen to this. This is like how much he screwed himself over. You know, like those. I'm not sure how you call them. Those like. They're not roadblocks, but the things over the road.
the
to make you
hoppers.
stop. Yeah, the hoppers.
Yeah?
My friend can't go over a hopper.
Okay.
Oh shit.
He would have to like go around the hopper, and obviously there's like even the street, like what you call it, the edge of the street, which is even higher than the hopper.
Yeah.
So he basically can't drive that car here.
Shit.
The only place where he can drive it is like on a flat, like
Motorways or highways.
He got it. Yeah, but the problem is he can't get out on those ways. He got it from a dude in Germany, and I'm telling you,
But in
God,
Germany,
bro,
it
like,
was
in
perfect.
Germany, like everything is built like the roads are great. It's all flat. You can't compare their roads to our like shitty dirt roads. Like we're basically falling apart here.
Yep, we have the same. And I would love to have a Lotus Elise. Oh my god, I love that.
Lotus Elise is beautiful.
I love that car.
Yeah, but well, I told you yesterday what is a good city hatchback.
But
And
you know,
what
I
about
just
an
need a
SUV?
car to like hop into it, go somewhere, stay there few hours, get back. So it,
You can buy a Golf 1 here
yeah,
for that's it.
Oh,
That's an
man, it's a
idea
pretty
too.
good thing.
Golf 1, it's basically like it's a rust bucket, but somehow magically it never like falls apart.
yeah, that's
can
an idea
somehow-
too.
It can somehow go like wherever, up a mount, like, and you always feel like it's gonna fall apart, and it never does.
Yep.
When there's a car crash, like a newer car hits one of them, the newer car gets screwed up and the Golf gets like scratches, and you're like staring
Scratches.
at-
Oh, the engine is almost out. And
Yeah.
the problem is, okay, it works.
One of my friends told me his
Okay.
uncle that car is like a miracle. One of my friends' uncles, ran his car on food oil. That Golf 1.
Yeah.
He ran it on oil from food.
Yeah, I heard those myths.
That's amazing. Like, you can run Golf 1 on anything that's liquid, basically.
And it has a burn into it.
Yeah.
And you can burn it.
So you can actually buy those old Golfs here for 500 marks, which is 250 euros.
1,000 zloty. Nah, it's the same price as here.
Yeah.
For a car like that, you know, I could sell you a Nissan, but I can't for another few months. And if, in case my sister starts her driving license at last.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have the Nissan still.
Well, but if you do need a car, you can plan the trip. Well, I can give it to you, so it will be right. Well, so someone will ride it.
Drive it.
Drive
it. Yeah, sorry.
It's an idea.
If you need a car, just tell me. It stays on the backside of my home.
I can tell you now that yes.
It would actually be better for the car to be like regularly running.
Yeah.
Because the engine, you don't want the engine to get all screwed up.
That's well, actually.
Is your car benzene or diesel?
Benzene.
Well, okay, that's like because if
we'll talk about it tomorrow, Arachno. It's not a bad idea.
Well, you know, just like the same stuff like you had with Alec with his old car.
Yeah.
You can use it. But well, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah. But it's not a bad idea. It will be cheaper than the thing I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, buy Golf 1. That car is eternal. If nuclear bombs landed this second and destroyed everything on planet Earth, the only thing that will be left would be cockroaches, the Nokia phones, the old ones,
the 350.
Yeah, and Golf, basically Golf 1.
Yeah, that's right.
Those are the three things that would last like forever.
Mm-hmm.
If Earth got destroyed, those three things would just like float around space.
Those will be. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lotus Elise, I always love that car.
So fucking beautiful. But actually, 2 days ago, I was just checking our Polish market for all the old cars, like made between 1910 and 1970. You can buy a few of them, and I'm not talking about old Syrena or Voga or even
or Warsaw.
Warszawa, yeah. But there are some few nice ones, and they are not really expensive. Well, you can find some expensive ones. There are a lot of like Chevrolet Camaros or Mustangs. They still cost, even the Mustang from like 60s, it can cost you like 130,000 zlotys, so about 30,000 euros.
My friend has a Fiat 125. It was called Maluch in Poland.
126P.
126P.
125 is a big one. It's a big one,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're going the same line? Okay.
Yes, I'm ending it. You can fire your worker and just leave it to me. Oh, there's some. Yeah, just drop it in the trailer, or you can just on the right there is a small patch. Okay, don't worry. So yeah, Nez also told us that he actually owned the car.
Yeah,
And
yeah, he had one
But,
after
Relentless
his
Endurance.
grand buff.
yeah, shame they had to sell it. But I understand the decision, but it's a shame.
Yeah,
With my dad, we would love to find a 126p, just put it in a garage, and like do something with it so it is rideable. Dude, we would love that. But even more than 126p, I would love to buy an old Fiat 500.
oh, the older one. Yeah, it's kind of good too.
Then, if I would need a small car, I would actually buy a Fiat 500, the new edition. But just for me, I would love to have the small one, the old one. Damn it, it's beautiful.
Do you know what
Yeah.
cars are we talking about, Crow?
I know some of them because obviously Slavland and we all have the same shit cars, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Poles actually exported to the other countries of Soviet,
you know they get like sold over, like you know how it works, like one owner, second, third owner, fourth
Yeah,
owner,
yeah.
and by the time
But I
it
was
gets
like
to the
thinking,
eighth or ninth owner, it's like seen like 3 or 4 countries.
that's right. I was like
Especially,
thinking
especially like
if the new ones came to you when they were produced.
yeah, I have no idea. Like
The new one's probably not, because the 126 was only on like they weren't exported. I
Like,
think.
they may not have been. I'm not sure. I never checked that.
Okay, we did the biggest field and our field isn't grown yet.
Yeah, but we like had a really good harvester for that. The one that I'm driving is really good. And we would be doing it like for another 20 minutes or so, if not using the second one.
You know
also.
what? We completed it.
Yes, I know we completed it. It showed
Right.
on the screen. Everything that we have right now is like for sale for us.
Then I'm completing it. Or are you harvesting still something?
No. I'm still harvesting.
Okay.
Give me space. There are like a few more patches, as I know, and
guys,
I will drop it in the trailer, and then we can sell it, and then we complete the task.
What were you talking, Crow? Didn't hear you.
it's a chill stream, so be chill.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
every time we play a class, we just go for chill.
Yeah. Sure thing, man.
Yeah, man. You know what you're doing, man. Oh no, I just remember Mr. Towel from South Park.
I didn't watch too much South Park.
Yeah, I didn't watch too much of it either.
Me neither, but I know the character of Mr. Towel. It's the towel that like smokes a lot of pot.
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff in that show.
Yeah,
I wanted to
like,
buy myself today a water pipe.
A water what?
Water pipe.
Oh, what? You want to pretend you're a novice from G1?
Yeah. But without the weed, only with spiced tobacco.
Yeah.
So,
Damn,
hold
I
on.
still want to buy it.
G2 Abu Jin.
What?
Okay, same.
I heard
G2
something
Abu
like
Jin.
abugin.
Yep, Abu Jin. Apple tobacco.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Sim, you can go and... Oh, you're not in car. Don't worry, I'll take it.
No, I'm taking our harvester to like...
Back to our field, okay.
Yeah, I need to take the other plow, so...
Oh, you can go with the harvester next to the shop. On the back side of the shop, there is a mechanic. I think, yeah, it's time to repair it, definitely. We have to refuel it also.
And yeah, I wanted to buy myself today, but I forgot my wallet from home.
I like every time I pass a shop with them, I like fuck. I have to buy one of those already, and I always find out like
I saw
fuck,
like
I still don't
if you
have any
watch
money.
on the stream, you will see. I saw this height water pipe today, so it's perfect for me.
Yeah, I know, there are like for 20 or 30 zlotys, but
Yeah.
every time I pass the shop, it's like, shit, I have like 100 zlotys and I still have to live somehow for the rest of the month and maybe find a job at last.
I will buy it maybe in 2 days when I get back to the center of the city.
Perfect. Just tell me when you have it. I'm coming over. I love the idea that it's not like really smoking. It's more like a ceremony of
Yeah.
sharing with others.
Yeah, I remember when I was in Spain, I was obviously like with my friends, and they got a vape, but they got this vape that was like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was a ripoff. It had to be a ripoff. Like, it was so bad. They got vape and they were like showing it off. They were like, bro, look, we got this for 16 euros. And I'm staring at this and I'm like wondering, like, that was probably stolen and they bought it, like, and I'm just like, okay. And they got like chocolate flavor. And
Oh.
at that point I had no idea what, like, I never tried vape. And I was like, okay, well, come on, man, let's smoke this shit. and we started sharing it, and I swear to God,
Sim,
like,
you forgot about header for the harvester.
I know, I wanna repair it first.
the chocolate vape, I'm not sure if if it was because the vape was not working. It was so fucking disgusting. I had that like that, I'm not sure how you call it, like flavor or whatever, stuck in my throat for 2 days.
Okay.
And I was it was like probably easily the worst thing a person can like taste.
I
It
don't
was
like those electrical six.
Yeah, I basically screwed myself over with that. Like I just like pulled it once or twice and then I was like, screw this shit. My head started hurt.
Sim, sorry for that. I forgot that we had another on it. It was like, wait, what the fuck? It's still here. It should be taken already. And then I remembered, wait, man, we bought header for corn.
Yeah, where do I repair?
You go to the shop
Okay.
and you drive like around the shop. On the back there is a circle or something that you can enter, and it's the mechanic on the right side.
Okay, I see. I think I see.
Fuck this header.
Okay, I think I'm at the right place, but it doesn't show me the repair button.
You have to go out. Yeah, just land the truck in the in the zone. Go out and you will have to press something on this icon. There is an icon floating, like.
Sam, how's Ryzen 3 going?
Kinda at the same place.
Yeah, I felt like I missed some streams or something. I don't know why.
No, I didn't play it because I didn't have the time, and I'm like starting to stream at 10 p.m. right now.
Yeah, I see.
So yeah, I didn't have the time for a proper.
Bro, you need to get Corona. Like 2 weeks, chill.
I was thinking about it.
You should just go to like one of the COVID centers and ask someone to cough at you.
Can you give me Corona?
Could you please like just cough at me? Or you should go to the scientists and be like, okay guys, so I've come here to be tested, so you can like pay me to get corona or something.
Yeah.
Honestly,
But yeah, I will have the next week. The next week? Yeah, the next week kinda off work because I was talking about it yesterday. One of my colleagues from work has the quarantine because of its child,
okay.
and I took
He-
all of
he-
her
Oh, her.
work schedule.
Also, Sam, the header is on the side of. I tried to push it towards you.
I see it. And I took all of her like work
Shifts.
schedule shifts. So she will take mine in the next week. So I
Cool.
will probably be at work only once or maybe twice the next week.
That's pretty cool, actually.
That's cool. She doesn't leave any hours, and you get some of the free time.
Yeah, yes.
Did you actually manage to talk with your wonderful employers about additional payment for the fact that you're actually sitting on the reception?
I got a raise if you're talking about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I
Okay,
got a raise.
that's cool.
That's why I wanna think about a car and a few other things in the next few months.
Okay.
Especially that I like never needed a car, but right now it's
It's
a cool thing to just hop to the car and go somewhere.
Bro, you totally wanna flex. Just admit it.
No,
Yeah, you totally wanna flex.
no.
That's
I
That's
just
it.
wanna get into the car and go somewhere.
Nah, you wanna flex, bro. I can just hear it in your voice. How far away is the hotel from, like, your home?
13 kilometers?
It's
That's like 5 minutes walking.
2.5
Like-
hour. Yes, I tried it.
yeah.
Bro, you actually walk that?
went to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah. The problem is, but did you walk
Be bigger
to
than
hotel
my
or from
house.
hotel?
Both.
Both. So to hotel you go up hills, and from hotel you go down hills for
Yep.
like 1/3 of the time.
Yo, that's kind of funny. Like, imagine like, I don't know. Imagine like the people like, oh hey, there's the hotel manager, and you're just walking next to the road, like going home.
Yes.
Actually, it's like this. He just walks out of the hotel and goes to the bus.
No.
But sorry, he's not a hotel manager.
I'm a hotel manager.
You're a manager.
Totally, like,
You're like a
Rolls
reception
Royce.
manager. The hotel manager is, you know who?
No.
She is not a hotel manager.
We are both the managers.
I thought that you was like for the reception and
No,
like.
we are both the managers, but I have the reception for me, for like mostly my work is to get the reception working as good as possible, and her work is to get like the room
Okay.
service and breakfast people coordinated.
Like so. Then
But when
sorry
she
for
isn't in the work,
misunderstanding.
I'm doing it. We just split it, our work, so we
I know,
don't.
but I always was actually sure that you're not a manager in a way of speaking. You do all the stuff because, well, we know you can and you've done it for a
It
long
changed
time, especially
a
when.
long time ago.
But I was always pretty sure that you are not so-called manager. You're exactly. I can't actually name it. Like not a supervisor, but like
It
a
changed a
leader.
long time ago. You
Okay.
work at the hotel.
You
And
should
it
totally
changed.
buy a tiger.
What?
You should totally buy a tiger. Like Mike Tyson had a tiger. You should get a tiger too.
He's actually right.
Think about it. Like,
I
that's
see
a
that
bigger
we.
flex. Listen. That's a bigger flex than a car. Imagine riding a tiger to work. I mean, I wouldn't want to stay in the hotel where there's a tiger, but still though, like that's pretty cool flex.
You know,
Yep.
Sim, we have a fucking mess in here. Everything is like everywhere, and the header in here just doesn't let you take the flower for easily and
And
everything. Oh fuck! I
it
feel
doesn't
terrible
matter.
because on my farm I actually took the changing terrain, but not the modification, the possibility to change the terrain, and I like drew lines on the ground to know where I can park stuff.
Fuck it.
Yeah, not unless we have a farm. For fuck's sake!
We'll
How
buy
much
later a
cows?
normal farm, so...
Yeah, well, actually, we have to buy a terrain and replace a building.
Yes.
So yeah,
We can do it
we
right
will
now
have.
on the other side.
I don't want to lose
Like
money
here?
that way. We have 100,000. We can actually invest it in something. And when you have a building, you actually have to pay for it afterwards. Like for everything around it, electricity, etc.
How many cash do we have, by the way?
Can't you just steal your neighbor's electricity?
94,000.
Yeah, it would be better, Crow. Yeah? What did you say, Arachno?
That's what I do.
94,000.
Oh,
We
I
can
see.
buy a tractor, or we can not buy a tractor and try
The
to buy
14
a
is almost like we need 6 more thousand.
Yeah, but I would go for 15 then. 14 is not bigger than ours.
But
It's another field.
check the
Yeah.
cash.
I know. I see it. Just let's see what are the tasks, the contracts right now. We can seed the field number 4, and
It's a
we
big
would
one.
get. Yeah, we would have to, oh no, let's not do it. It's about 15,000. It's good, but do we want it? Well, yeah, we could buy another field.
14
like-
is the lowest cost.
Yes.
You only use those small ass fields.
We don't have the cash for now.
You're peasants.
Can we get a loan,
We're
by the
hard
way, in this
workers.
game? Arachno, can we... Oh, yes, borrow 5,000. Can I do
Yes,
it multiple
we can.
times?
Yes, you can.
That's usually a bad idea.
Just
Okay.
remember that after this day, we will have to pay back some. We can't spend all of our money on it. Alright. So that was our new tractor.
Yeah.
Just stay here for a while, please. Let's see what you've got, because it's already ready to harvest. And it's... Fuck.
What?
It's a cotton. We don't have anything to handle cotton. And we can't afford right now to land it. To land the harvester.
Boys, you screwed yourselves over so hard.
Don't worry, don't worry.
So,
Crop
we can
protection, harvesting.
there is a technology
Shit.
of cotton. Yeah, it's a fucking expensive one. And if you would like to land it, it's 25,000 to land it at start, and then every hour it's another 10,000. It gives a lot of money though, but we can't afford taking another like 6 loans just to try it.
But we can buy
Sorry,
it.
dude.
25,000 to buy it.
Wait, no. That one for cotton, it's 485,000 to buy it. 25,000 is just to lease it, and it's the starting cost.
Maybe I'm watching on the wrong way. Corn harvest headers.
No, you don't go for headers. It's like a self-track. You just go in the truck. There is a cotton technology. It's like a full possible category. Small tractors, trucks for trucks for potatoes, and trucks for cotton machines. For
Okay, I
cotton.
see it. We can just plow it.
Again,
Yeah, we will have to. So you're sitting in our tractor. Just take the thing here, that one on the back. It's brown. You will be able to cultivate the terrain with it. It also will destroy the crops. And no, don't go yet. Come back.
Oh, come on, Arachno.
that
I'm saving your time, dude. Take this thing on the front. It's the cedar.
you're totally gonna wreck that thing.
Yep.
That farmer outfit that Arachno has on looks like the G2 farmer outfit.
Kinda. Bye. So, as you took loans that we have to pay back,
That's only
Let's see.
10k, come on.
You're
let's
up to your neck then.
see. I don't know how much do we have to pay back in during this day. So I will take
YOLO.
some to do. Fuck.
You have so many debts. I honestly suggest you put on a balaclava and get yourself some money.
What's a balaclava?
it's you know when you wanna go to the store and you wanna inspect their register, but
Okay. No, Crow, we will not steal.
bro, you're gonna go to jail anyway because of all your debts. Might
You
as
can
well
be
go-
on a minus for a little.
Yeah.
It's not like we will go bankrupt in 1 second.
Honestly, the way you're driving, you're gonna start have to plowing that field with your hands.
Fuck you. Lower
just go
cultivator.
Fuck.
So I just need to go with it?
Yeah, and it's already ready to be seeded. Just go in lines, maybe.
Trying!
So you're totally not trying. You start off like such a weird way.
Wiggle, like
Yeah,
I'm wiggling.
form.
it's a wiggle.
Yeah,
This is no time to be
I
wiggling.
really
Facing
quite
financial
brought
ruin.
this drone that is bigger than a cultivator, so we will be able to use it. So just please use it properly. It's easier that way. Now it's good. I like it. I'm proud of you. It's just such a waste that we cannot afford this cotton.
The steering on the tractor is fucked up.
No, it's good. Just you have to push it gently once, twice, not just hold it for a long time.
Hey Sim, you missed a spot.
Yeah, I know. I will fix it later.
Oh,
You actually missed a lot of spots.
do that. I can do. What do I have on me? For a simplest job, I will
Clothes.
have to borrow a tractor.
Oh, did you hear that the masks will be like a must?
They're actually a must here already. If you-
Not at our country. Not yet.
Well,
If
you
you
know,
don't have a
I'm good with it. We already talked about it, Sim. I'm good with it.
But they did the thing they must to like make it legal finally.
yeah. Actually, if you
I'm good with it.
ask
But
here,
really,
Guys, don't talk on each other. I seriously don't understand when you are talking on the same at the same time.
yeah, just shut the hell up, Arachno. What are you talking, bro? So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, before Arachno interrupted me rudely, if you don't have a mask here, you get fined 500 mark. That's like 250 euros.
In Poland, it isn't legal to give
fine.
what?
Fine.
A fine for it yet, but they finally like did something that it will be legal.
Yeah, but if we're talking about the changes in our own government, it's not like I don't care about the masks, but the thing they did today, I actually, when I heard it, I just immediately thought about leaving this country for lifetime, not until something changes. You heard that they made it illegal for women to have an abortion, even if the child is
Yeah, I
like
heard it.
really
Fucking pissed.
like really ill, like it doesn't have a spine or some internal organs. They can't have an abortion. They have to give birth even to the child that they know will be dead. It's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
How could they? What morons sit in the government?
Sam, you're not supposed to plow the train tracks.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm trying to like get a good angle to get back.
Oh, and you missed a spot.
I missed few spots.
Can find any contract that will be useful right now. It's
You
like
totally got Arachno. You totally got ruined by Sim. It's his YOLO mentality that got you in this situation.
Can't you like loan a tractor and like
yeah,
seed
it's
this?
just- oh yeah, I can do this because well, practically everywhere that I would do it, it's like you earn 1,900, but the loan is 700. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
Come on, we can be on a minus for a few days.
Yeah, of course.
Can I plow a field in D&D?
Yes.
Well, we could. Yes, we could.
If you buy a land or go to a guy that needs help.
Can someone plow my field in D&D?
If you get a field, yes.
Crow, do you actually think about buying a field in an RPG?
Do you honestly think half-orc, angry warrior wants to own a field,
Well,
Yes.
that would be an investment in your
I
future.
think, like, if anything, I only see, like, my character being, like, either, like,
Dead by a dragon?
well, that's probably what's gonna happen, but if by some miracle he survives Sim's torture, I see him becoming, like, either a bandit chief or, like, a war chief of orcs. That's like the good ending for my character.
I can't say too much
The
about
next
that.
one is being eaten by a dragon.
Yeah, the likely one is being eaten by Sim's dragon.
I can't say what I think will happen to my character.
You're totally getting killed, also. Just so you know, like I can see like Sim just waiting to kill you off.
Everyone.
Most probably.
Okay, I have few traps, I have few hard fights for you guys, but it only depends on you if you will die or not.
Okay, it actually depends on the dice.
Mostly you.
Fuck.
So hold on, if we use our brains, we can avoid traps and things.
Yes.
Cool. But I'm a dumb orc warrior.
Good that you have a ranger. And half elf ranger. With
Nice.
big perception.
That's probably the
Right.
only saving grace I got.
Shit, I forgot how much you had to do during this one. Oh fuck. Okay, I will have work to do.
So after I end the field, what can we do?
You took the seeder with you, so you can plant the seeds.
Do we have any
And I will
seeds?
go for soybeans. Yes, there are seeds in the seeder.
You can also file for bankruptcy. You should get the paperwork out of the just like get it out of the way.
Oh shit. It will be a long one. But okay.
I'm still like, why did our field didn't grow yet?
Because it takes time.
So long.
After you plant the seeds on this field, I think we can go like from 5 to 15 speed. At least.
Imagine like back in the day having to plow all of this with your hands.
And horses.
Yeah, man.
Actually, they used cows, Sim, because they gave milk and they could pull the plower.
But still, though, you have to like keep the animal under control, and you gotta help it up. You gotta do a lot of physical labor.
Of course, it wasn't like they just put it on the cow and she
But
went
But the
there.
fields were smaller too. Remember about that.
Yeah, but
Yes.
still, imagine how much work, like
Yeah.
how diligent those people were.
Oh fuck! I never seen that. On the north side of the map, there's a skeleton of something like.
Totally plow that skeleton, bro.
Yeah. You wanna
it's
plow it?
like, fuck. I wanna plow it. I'm just standing on its skull, and I'm starting to plow it. Yeah, I plow it through your spine. Great, exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I plowed it. Okay. So, go back to talking.
Can you please stop plowing the skeleton? That's low
Do
key.
you have a problem with it?
That's kind of sus.
Do you have a problem with it? Just fuck
Next
off.
time in Among Us, Arachno plowing a skeleton.
I don't have a problem with it, but I'm sure that poor deceased person would have a problem with someone desecrating his his body.
He might be right.
Would you want to get plowed when you die?
Well, as far as I know, Crow, you actually want us to plow you.
What? What?
No, only Riker.
I want you to plow my field, bro. There's a difference.
Only Riker can
Oh,
plow
okay.
Crow, okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hey, Sim, you still missed that spot, like up at the top.
I will go there on the last...
Can't you
well,
just fix it right now? It's so unsatisfying.
No.
It's so unsatisfying, man.
I will do
That's
it on
why
the
you're
end.
That's why you're bankrupt. You're not doing this right.
I still have €100. 1,000, sorry.
Good. We could have more.
You should have more, because the debts are at least 10,000 at this point.
Only
Don't worry,
10,000.
my job will give us like 5,000. No.
Correct? You should just you should leave the machine on to harvest the field, and you should harvest yourself along next to it. Because at this rate, this is... Or,
Don't worry, I'm not harvesting, I'm just cutting the grass. Then I'm spreading it. and
Just go
pressing
plow
it.
yourself.
Fuck you, plow yourself.
you should actually, that's pretty good. Instead of, the FU, you should just plow yourself.
Yeah, I was like about to say that we should tailor it into inside joke of the people who are watching Farming Simulator streams.
Just go plow yourself.
Plow yourself. Go plow yourself.
Yeah, it actually sounds better also.
I know what will I tell to Ness on his stream.
Yep.
Yeah, just go plow yourself. Mm. 2% already done.
Only 2.
Perfect. I just forgot how much work is during this cut, during this grass task. You have to cut it, then you have to spread the grass so it dries, then you have to press it, then you have to drive it. Fuck, so much work.
A
Drive it,
train.
I meant to sell it. And yeah, tomorrow morning I have to study. At 2 p.m. I have a test.
Wow, shit.
So, yeah.
I need to get up like in 5 hours, so...
Mm-hmm.
I need
But
to get up.
everything you do in hotel, you do mechanically. Like, you know well what you have to do.
I don't need to think at the hotel.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
That's exactly what you want to hear a manager say.
Seriously, I'm doing it like automatically. Everything I need to do, like when I have a reception shift. So
Yeah, man.
I totally understand you. Under the circumstance, there is some like problem in the hotel, like I don't know, something didn't work or just broke. You don't have to do anything. You just do everything. Pick up the phone. Hello, there's a reception of this in this hotel. How can I help you? Yes, we have rooms. Yes, we can talk about this price. No, I can't go that low.
no, I will not call you a brothel.
Mm.
But that's pretty bad. There are in Poland, are brothels like legal?
No,
No.
That's
No.
because I know there's like Slav countries where it is legal and hotels are like expected. Like if a customer,
It's not. There are brothels in Poland, but it's not legal.
I think I saw that in Ukraine.
Probably yes.
I think
But I'm pretty sure that once I was asked if I have a number to someone like that.
and of course you said yes. I mean,
And of
obviously.
course I said, sorry, sir. yeah,
Really,
there are
I don't
also-
understand people that use those kind of.
Well, I
things.
also had some questions if we sell like preservatives in our hotel.
Wait, what the hell's a preservative?
Condom.
Condoms.
What the hell? That's the stupidest name ever. Preservative. What the hell is it preserving?
Don't ask.
Well, if you think about it.
But
But yeah,
come on,
yeah.
it doesn't make sense. And Sim, you still missed that spot. Like,
Going there.
like, go plow yourself, man. Go plow this field.
I'm just going there, okay?
Yeah, whatever, bro. You totally plowed this field badly.
Actually, he's not plowing it right now. He's cultivating.
He's plowing the big bushes. Oh,
No.
no, hold on. He's cultivating the big bushes.
Thanks. Exactly.
Trying to make them right.
Just plow yourself, okay?
Okay, with those, it's done. So now I need to like leave it.
Fuck. Yeah. Right.
How do I detach it?
Q. You press
Oh,
Q.
what's that for?
But you have to. You press G to select which equipment do you want to control right now. Because right now you're on a tractor. You press G and then you press Q to leave it. But please,
Alright,
first
he
close.
totally left the equipment in a big ass bush.
I know. I see. He didn't even cultivated it. I'm not even talking about possibility of plowing it before. Yeah, he just left it.
And now he's molesting the field with some green thing.
It's a cedar.
Well, he's
Yes,
seeding the
yeah,
field.
soybeans is a good thing. Like I suggest soybeans, the most expensive one.
Turn off solar. I have the soybeans, hire worker, unload, close cover.
And you just go. You just go.
Is
No,
it doing
you
it?
didn't. You didn't drop it. You have to lower it. V.
Okay. Oh my god, again.
Yes.
Yo, this is some grade A content.
Yeah.
Sim learning how to properly seed the field.
Yeah, after he plowed it.
After it plowed.
So, yeah, as Sim, I think the next thing we would like to buy. Oh shit! Actually, we have a weeder. We can still postpone with the fertilizer, but I think the bigger seeder is a thing we want to do.
Sure, why not?
You will see in a moment, because this field is a bit bigger than the last one, and if you check the map and look at how big is field 17, I will tell you, I seeded it multiple times with the seeder that we have right now. It was fucking nightmare.
Guys, we should totally plow a field IRL.
Who? Arachno?
We should all like find a field
Just plow it.
and just plow the field.
Yeah, I would
There
just
are there are few fields near our city, so
There you go.
Yeah, let's just go plow it.
There's a park like in front of my building here. I'll just plow that.
let's
Well,
plow some flowers.
Yeah.
Sim, you will know the field, but next to my house, home, there is a field that, well, right now is under there is a construction site, but, well, mostly used for the circus.
Oh yeah,
One day,
yeah.
I
Yo,
could totally go and
next
plow
to
that field.
circus.
I didn't understand you again.
Crow,
Yeah.
repeat.
You live
Reading.
next to the circus?
No, the circus is sometimes near Arachnos when it comes to
nevermore.
our city.
Nevermore.
I don't remember where they are right now. I think in the center.
No, it's somewhere not, well, much closer to you than me. But I don't know where exactly, because they always had two sides. Yeah, the one in the center, so here, and the one like Hilonia or Pust or Chisova.
Oh yeah, there was sometimes there. Yeah.
So yeah,
Cool.
Crows.
Last time I was in the circus, my dad argued with the clown.
did he argue with the clown that he could enter the small car with more of his friends than the clown?
No. It was pretty like the clown. This was like ages ago. I was really small. Like this is like one of the first memories I have. We went to the circus and they brought out an elephant, and the elephant was doing the shaving trick. You know, like he puts the cream, he shaves the guy, and then the elephant's like bursts water in his face. It's pretty common actually. So he was doing that, and the clown first, while my dad was in the audience, obviously with me, he started pulling my dad's hand, like, "Come on, man, you gotta go." And my dad was like, "Go the hell, get the hell away from me, bro."
Okay.
It was pretty funny. Like he cursed at him in Boston. That poor guy had no
Okay.
idea. But yeah, the elephant, like, what do you call it? The elephant, like, a bath. Yeah, it definitely isn't a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the rejection. I just would have done it in a lighter way.
Go plow yourself, you stupid clown.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
Plow yourself. Just plow yourself.
They also brought out the snake. It was like a python, and obviously my mom, like they were going through the crowd, people were touching it, and my dad was yelling at my mom, "What the hell are you doing? Are you crazy?" Everyone was basically petting the python except my dad. He's staring at it like it was a bomb and it was gonna explode.
I had a snake few years ago.
You as a pet?
As a pet, yeah.
What happened to it?
I broke up with my girlfriend, so she took the snake.
Bro, she took your snake?
Yeah, kinda.
Your girl took your snake?
My ex girl.
Wait. So now you have no snake?
And no girlfriend.
Bro, where's your python?
Somewhere in the world.
Man, that's rough. A man without a python. That's pretty sad story.
Fucking shame.
And it was a royal python.
Damn.
Damn, nice.
You went from royal python to I don't
Non-python.
know where it is. Yep, that's pretty bad.
Just asking, did you call him any name?
It was Ramses.
Ramses, the pharaoh?
Yeah,
Damn.
I told you
So
he was
you
royalty.
You call your python Ramses, and now you missed it,
Yeah,
dude. I'm sorry for you.
That's so sad.
it's okay.
Oh, if you by accident stumble across the shop and you see there's some equipment lying around, just don't. I totally just put it there on purpose.
What did you buy again?
I didn't buy. I borrowed it for the for. And for fuck's sake, what is everything? What is all of this?
Yo, Sim, by the time you finish plowing this field, the top part is gonna grow.
I'm seeding it.
Yeah, bro, that top part is gonna grow by the time you're finished with it.
Yeah, I know. But I can't go faster.
You should put that like tractor in fifth gear and just like go seed.
I
17
can't.
hour.
I would love to do it, but I can't.
You should put like a real engine in there, like 1.5 TCE. That shit would go like a rocket.
But I wonder what is the max speed on the seeder.
I know when you're like,
just go for the max. Of course you go for the max, dude.
15.
Still, you
Bro.
go for the max.
I like remember when you go out, you know, you go travel, you get stuck in traffic, and the first like thing driving is a tractor.
Oh my
That-
god.
That's basically like shit. That's a death sentence. That's like it's over, man. Just go walk. Just leave the car and walk.
Yeah.
That's why I mostly use buses.
But well, you won't
Shit,
find
fucking
any
stuck
tractor in Dunya, dude.
What?
You won't find any tractor inside of Dunya.
You can? Of course.
How often?
Hey Sam, you missed the spot.
Go plow yourself, crow.
I actually
No,
think
you gotta plow.
just try not to miss any spot while you're sitting, please.
He missed like 2 or 3 spots. I can tell. And now he's seeding the asphalt like road.
Yeah, I missed one spot.
So
Yeah.
at the end, just go and correct all of it. It doesn't matter what way are the roads.
Oh, hold on. I just noticed you added the Facebook and Instagram, like, oh, and YouTube.
I
You
have it for like a month.
Bro, like, that's for a whole month?
Yeah, it's popping up each 3 minutes.
Bro, am I, like, blind?
That may be.
Hold on. Did the others see it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw it.
Like, what?
Look.
Yeah, I have it a month, maybe.
No, you have a YouTube.
Nice reading the panels, crow.
Bro, it was red.
Just read the panels.
Hold on, man. What the heck?
There is everything. And yeah, on YouTube, I'm throwing the stream archives, and I'm throwing right now the Reason series episodes. I hope I will end Reason 3 before I end Reason 2 on YouTube.
What's the, what do you call it, what's the next game? Like, are the votes in?
What?
The votes for after Risen?
Still Skyrim. Is winning.
Damn it.
Hold on, what's the... Yeah, you should get the Frostfall mod. I wanted to type this in chat, but I was too lazy.
Frost what?
Frostfall, that's the name of the mod. It adds the cold and the cold weather effects and warm. You gotta basically have warm clothes to stay alive. It makes it immersive.
Okay.
And adds extra challenge. It adds extra, it doesn't change the in-game perk tree. However, it does add 2 mini perk trees you can access by using a fire, but it doesn't change. It doesn't screw anything up. It doesn't affect performance.
Okay.
It's a pretty it's a good mod in terms of immersion. It improves the gameplay, obviously, and yeah, and some of the food mods, because some of the stews in Skyrim look really good.
I need to do some. The worst thing is that I cannot do when I have a night shift. I have a lot of time to do something else than only work, because there's nothing happening right now because of the COVID situation. And the worst thing is that I cannot do stuff with the network. It's so fucking bad at my work that even at Twitch site, when I'm trying to watch Zin or Ness or Digi or at my work, it's I can only do 160p.
Damn.
Or
Yeah,
it glitches.
Yeah, I remember when I used to that one time. I went home.
I wanted to download the mods for Skyrim, but it showed me that it will download with that speed 24 hours.
Yeah.
So fuck it.
That's one of those 2-3 bytes download speed.
So I just told myself fuck it, and I downloaded at home in 1 hour maybe.
Yeah, usually if you know what you I know all of the mods, most obviously not all of them, but all of the popular ones I know. So whenever I start downloading it, I look at the mod page and I'm like, oh, this is that mod. It does this, this, and this. And when you know what you're supposed to do and how you're supposed to install it, it goes much quicker. But
yeah, but I remember that I'm using the in-game one.
Yeah, I know. That's I honestly can't get myself. I want to play Skyrim, but I can't get myself to do all the mods. And even when you do them, there's gonna be crashes, and that puts it off for me.
That's why the Legendary Edition is good with the in-game modder. Sorry?
Yeah, that's pretty stable.
Also, Sim, I once downloaded at work, I think, full Elex. It took 8 hours.
And I downloaded Elex in 30 minutes at my home. That's how the internet at work is bad.
Damn.
I know, but I still did it.
I could I could just take my microphone and do a stream at work, but the network is so fucked up there.
Yeah.
Imagine streaming from the hotel though.
It
You're
would
like
be good.
you're like at work and you're streaming at the same time.
Double pay.
That would be pretty dope.
I would be fucking laughing if once when you would be doing the stream, Mr. C would come and would sit with you for like 20-30 minutes talking.
Yeah. Hello, boss. Say hi to the chat.
Hey boss, come on stream.
Oh, Pavel, what are you doing?
Streaming.
You should
Oh.
have like a finance like tab open. Like if he comes in, you're like, oh,
No,
yeah, okay.
not when
Profits
they
are
are
up.
not so big. But well, if you could just brag with it to him, that would be great.
Yep. Almost done.
I'm just kind of curious how he would react to see you stream in work.
He doesn't have a problem when I play at work.
You know, yeah,
That's
I
pretty
know,
chill,
but
boss.
He knows that I have everything done and I really don't have nothing to do. I can sit down and like lie that I'm doing something or just chill.
That's a pretty understanding boss.
Actually-
Like that's rare quality.
Yeah. Well, it's nothing he can change because we would still not have any work if he forbid it. It's not like we don't have work. It's just like we always did it all, or like had it planned to do it afterwards.
Yeah,
I
I'm like
always wondered why you were so chill at work, but I never actually mentioned it.
I'm like, I have a 12-hour shift when I'm doing like everything. I start at 7 and probably I'm ending work like my duties that I must do in an hour.
Okay.
After
When
that,
it's a
it's
hard day,
only
actually.
after that, it's only like, I don't know, if a guest comes, I need to talk with him. If a phone rings, I need to talk with him. So it's it doesn't. I don't know what will happen at that point. It might be like I will have like 3-4 hours with guests at the hotel that they will want a drink, new pillow to his room or something like that, but it can be like nothing, seriously nothing.
So hold on. Let's say this scenario. I come to your hotel and I'm watching your stream and all of a sudden I'm like, hey Sim, bring me a pillow.
Yes.
And you gotta bring me a pillow.
Okay guys, give me a second, I need to go with a pillow to curl.
Then like I'm like, okay, you know what, Sim? Stream is good, but I'm kind of hungry. Can you just go run up to the restaurant, give me some food?
Yes,
Then
it would work
that-
like that.
that would be pretty
So-
funny.
Whenever you come by and stop in this certain hotel, just give me a call.
I will help you.
I will
Yo,
take-
imagine
I will take another.
imagine like us regulars just rent it out and we're like in the middle of the stream, you know what, Sim? We got an order for you, so if you could just like bring us this, and then you
Yeah,
can continue streaming.
Please call to our favorite restaurant and order me a vegetarian pizza.
Yeah, and we make it a big pile of food and we make him do it like every 5 minutes.
And you know what? You know what will be the best? Because normally you have to pay with points from the stream.
Oh,
You would have to do it for free.
oh damn.
Fuckers.
That would be That would be so funny, I swear.
Yep.
I'm still actually Sim. I'm still kind of wondering if I ever would have to order a room in our dearest hotel, would I get any discount?
Don't ask me, ask the bosses. I will
Yeah, I
just
know.
write in the reservation that you are a friend or a boss, a
Of
friend from
Mr.
the bosses, so nobody would even
Prince of
try
Mr. Dumb.
to get the money from you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, jeez. I would just go down to the
Reception.
I was talking about the other day to have a breakfast, and I was like, "Oh, hello, Alana. Can I take something from the kitchen?" And they would be like, "What the fuck? He must be a really, really one, so he knows where is
Yeah, a
the
good
kitchen."
friend from the boss.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit.
Imagine like the boss like coming in to work. Does he know you actually?
Yes, both of them. Arachno worked at the hotel, so they know him.
Oh,
For like more than a year.
I was like, if the boss didn't know you, imagine like a situation like you doing all of that, like making him seem like a close friend, and then like the boss coming and asking who the hell is
No,
this guy?
no. It would be more like, why is he
Yeah,
entered as
what are
a
you doing
friend of
here?
a
Why
boss?
he is in our kitchen?
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Well, you know, Sim, actually, yesterday you let me in the kitchen.
Yeah, and
Well, just saying.
oh, I didn't check if I need to do something with that field.
So wait, why you just go to Sim's hotel to troll him or something?
What?
So, like you said, you were yesterday in the hotel,
Yeah,
but you don't work there, right?
yeah.
So
Not
you just
anymore.
go to troll Sim.
No, not like that. I just went
That's
with
what
Sim
I
for
would
a
do.
smoke and the small talk.
Yeah.
Do we need to fertilize this?
Holy shit! It just grew.
Yeah, because the speed is on
We
120.
don't have a machine to fertilize Sim.
But it's fertilized 18%.
Or maybe something left from the last time when it was fertilized.
Okay.
You can check if it has weeds. If it has weeds,
0.
then just take the weeder and ride
No, the
around it.
weeds are 0 for now. And
So
it
still,
grew so quickly
even
because I've got the speed up.
no, but really, so go for the weeder because the weeds will pop up really, and it will be like not really, not so long from now. They will pop up.
Which one is the weeder?
I forgot.
Do we
The
have a
weeder.
weeder?
Yes, we have weeder. The weeder is, I think it's. Oh, I will tell you on the map. It's called. It's a combine.
I keep hearing Wiener.
Weeder.
Aerostar rotation 1200. It's next to the combine. It's big red one. You will see that it has to, like, you can use it that way. For fuck's sake.
Banzai!
Oh, shit.
Oh, I know which one is it. Ah, fuck.
You're
Oh.
running over the equipment.
Same. The speed is too much.
Why?
Yeah, exactly, and there are weeds already on the field. The speed is too much because the day changes like at the instant.
Yeah, bro, those things just like popped out of the ground like a minute ago.
So, speed 15?
Yeah, 15. 15 is good. It's still 3 times quicker than the last time.
Three. Fuck.
I don't think this is how you should be driving this thing.
Probably not.
This is like watching
Grand Theft Auto.
a horse climb a mountain in Skyrim.
It's the proper way to play the game, dude.
Yeah, it
Come
definitely
on.
is because it's so effective. We can only assume that that's the way it was meant to be done.
Yeah?
Exactly.
There's actually there's this one meme at like the beginning and mid tier of the game. Dragonborn is like riding the horse, Shadowmere from the
Yeah.
Dark Brotherhood, and then later on when he completes like the Dragonborn DLC, he can like ride the dragon, obviously, but then he like looks back at the mountain and he sees like Shadowmere alone, and he's looking at him with the puppy dog eyes. And then like the fourth clip of the meme, you have the Dragonborn riding Shadowmere, who's on the dragon.
Okay, me likey.
No, it's a
Oh
big one.
shit. What time is it? Dude! It's 1:30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
We should get going.
Yeah, I should definitely be going. I got school tomorrow.
I wanna just weed the thingy.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, just with the thing. Yeah. Then we'll be able to go. I'm just preparing the grass to be harvested, to be like pelletized.
Bro, you totally weeded that thingy.
Dude, you took those weeds down.
Yep.
You showed them weeds. Who's the boss? You're the boss. You totally showed them where is their place.
You totally plowed them.
Just
I don't see where the weeds are.
well, you can see pretty clearly.
Bro, he's totally trolling you.
You can just go with the map also. Fuck this shit. That takes so fucking long.
Honestly, we could have plowed an actual field IRL by this point.
Yeah?
We should have gotten like 3 hoes. We should have just plowed a field.
Mm-hmm.
Or
But
hoes.
no,
I mean field.
like a true Slav, like a true Chad, we would just take a cow and go plow the field.
Yeah.
The cow would be like steering, we would be pulling it, like true Chad. practical
But,
stuff.
we can actually like get some wheat, and I mean I saw this in Minecraft. Pull out some wheat and make the cows follow us. That's how we should do this. And then we should make it. We should like put the wheat at the end of a fishing rod.
And ride the cow.
Exactly.
I think I would do that with the pig.
Yeah, like putting a carrot or something.
Putting carrot in the stick and then driving the pig.
Yeah.
Riding the pig. Oh shit, that sounds wrong.
Yeah, that sounds pretty wrong when you say
Like
it.
plowing a field. Or plowing yourself.
Just plow yourself. It's not like riding a pig.
Oh
You
my
should probably
god.
stop saying riding and pig in the same sentence.
You just shouldn't use it.
I'm just kind of interested how does Streamlabs and Twitch think about using those two words together.
I'm an 18 plus, so
Still.
they don't give a fuck.
But it's not. No, right. Let's stop the subject. Let's
If we
break.
are not like talking about, we cannot be racists. We
Okay.
cannot talk about the N world.
We can discuss. Can we discuss politics?
We can, but if there is when there is an argument, it has to be a good argument, not shut up, you're an asshole, or something like that.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
And you cannot be an ass for your chat.
Oh, okay.
So what the hell are you doing, Killsteer?
What?
You said that you cannot be an ass for your chat, not that you should be an ass for your chat.
Come on, I'm not an ass for my chat. Ness is something else, okay?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna tell him this
And
tomorrow.
all this talking about plowing yourself, you started it.
Who started it?
Bro, I just
I'm
mentioned.
pretty sure you started it. Shit, train. Shit, okay, I passed it. I was like
Did
passing
you
the
try to
rails.
plow a train?
No. I was like passing rails, and in the same time I was passing the, like the, the blockades drop down,
Okay.
and I was like, shit, I know that when they drop down, the train is actually right here. Fuck. But yeah.
Yesterday I saw the new Amnesia game, but like I saw only like a little bit. I fell asleep.
It was so
I
boring, or what?
Nah, it's not that. It's just that usually like I gotta watch my phone before I go to sleep. It like puts me to sleep.
Okay.
So I know this one chill YouTuber that I know doesn't like yell or anything. He just like it's serious commentary. Sometimes it can be funny, but he's like there's nothing childish. So I know like I can chill while watching the stream. I mean the YouTube video. So yeah, honestly, like from what I remember while I was still awake, it seemed pretty interesting.
I wanted to buy it, but it's expensive.
I don't even know. I didn't even check.
How did I miss those spots?
I totally missed those spots. Oh, holy shit! You missed all the spots.
How?
Holy shit! You missed all of it.
No. You didn't.
Weed.
Oh no, you did. I thought it. But yeah, you did.
Missed all of it, bro.
How, for fuck's sake?
No, just close it in. I'm
You gotta
thinking
do it
it's
all
not
over again.
light, and it's brown underneath, not pink. Those stripes, they are brown. I'm pretty sure about it. Just go the other way through the field, and you'll see they'll like disappear. Fuck. Fucked. Nothing happened. I'm great. Oh shit. So much more to do.
Nope, it doesn't disappear, so I think it's
So
not the
as I said, it isn't cultivated, so it's brown underneath. There are a
Okay.
few spots that knows, but it's like not much.
Okay. So, ending the stream, by the way.
I'm about to say bye.
Yeah, pretty
Bye-bye,
sure that's a good idea.
Crow.
See ya, guys. See ya next stream.
See ya.
See Saturday.
Sure. Bye.
Bye.
And yeah, is somebody from our friends streaming, by the way?
I don't know. Ness for sure isn't. I didn't get any notification about Cormac. Or Zinister. I think I am following Zinister.
Nope, Zen
Not sure
isn't
though.
online too. Let's see if somebody is going for Farming Simulator. Yeah, level 19. Is there some small guys? Yep. I hope he will not be a shit. Yeah, let's go. So, bye bye everyone. See you later.
Yeah, thanks, bye.
And 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Bye bye.